close games where you think, man, that could have maybe been. Oh, we're heading right into it. Actually, hold on. Polynesian was in game saying I'm nervous. Okay, they're fighting Darksidezoom over here.
Just straight on into it. PolynesianSauce with the Ken gets sent right back into the corner. Darksidezoom really putting the zoom into his name. No surprise from a Rashid.
I was gonna say that character is fast as heck, but so is Ken at racking up his damage right now, and he is putting on the work trend. I put him on the hurt. He's like that stage where he's beating on the cards. What he's doing right now to Rashid. We got can't jump in those areas, man. You cannot jump there.
Yeah, PolynesianSauce doing well at fighting out of burnout, and really good job of keeping composure, keeping an awareness of what Darkseid can do, how much room he has to work, reacting to these drive rushes. You've got the basic bread and butter combos coming out. Drive rushes in, has the throw ready, might go for the loop. He doesn't, but good use of the drive to get right back in Darksidezoom's face. Knows that a good Rashid needs lots of room to move around and literally bounce off the walls, and wants to deny him as much of that space as possible.
Yeah, but he tried to deny him a lot of space, but that's the thing. Ken needs one opening, man. He's a scary character. Small opening, explosive gameplay. It's what everyone loves about the guy. So we got one opening there, which led to a level 2 after a nice Tatsu right there. Very well played.
Yeah, people have been talking on Twitter about, like, being able to be two-touched by Bison or Akuma, but the thing is, this is a game where almost everybody can two-touch you, especially Ken.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, people forget. People sleep on Ken sometimes. I mean, the Ken agenda, the down players have done well. They're strong as an army, so we sometimes forget until you're in a corner against Ken. This is what's going to happen, right? Grab, heavy, meaty, little jabs. Ooh, DP not working out there, though.
Interesting work from Darksidezoom to bait out the DP there. Saw that PolynesianSauce had the anti-airs ready and really just intentionally threw off his timing.
I like that. I like the little mix-up there, kind of in his head a little bit. That allows for that later game stuff. You want to plan ahead, right? So if you're like, oh, this works now, see me later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like when you've got a guy who's super keyed in at the plate and he's fouling everything off. So you throw something outside the zone because you know he's going to swing.
Absolutely. We saw there what happened, right? He swung, got hit by DI, burnt out. Nothing you could do there but take that L. He took it with confidence right there.
Yeah, and that's just, this is a game about forcing no-win situations. You need to force your opponent into what the Germans call Zugzwang. They have to make a move, but every possible move worsens their position.
I've heard that one, but I'll take your word for it. I don't know any German, but heck yeah. Man, it is looking really hard to keep this Ken out. But you know what? Darksidezoom's doing a very good job of that. No level 3 there. Doesn't want to catch it. Ooh, parry could have been punished, but doesn't get hit too hard for that. Gets a Gemini combo low into corner. He's looking very scared here. Oh, gonna catch off a level 3. Does go for it.
Here it comes. Great time to break out that level 3 too. That's probably gonna put him on the board.
Oh, absolutely. That is definitely what he wanted there. Good outcome. That was a scary moment for sure. I think in that situation, you have to use level 3. Maybe you don't want to. You're like, man, it would really suck too, but I have to. I'm a ton of choices here.
Yep. Saw the jump in coming. Darksidezoom was a little afraid of that. Combos well out of the duck into the throw. Gets over with the cross up. Baits out the dragon punch. PolynesianSauce may be a little too consistent with those, as weird as it is to say. Almost every time Darksidezoom jumps, that DP is waiting, and it's making him baitable.
Yeah, he's very good at hitting those, and that's what you gotta be scared of. That is what neutral is. It's a combination of learning what your opponent does, learning how to get around that. Right now, although, Ken is so straightforward, Rashid needs to find a way around it, but he keeps getting caught by these moves. The Dragon Lash into grab, another grab! Oh! Round 1 to Polynesian.
Polynesian's so good at setting up those grabs and just keeping Darkseid from teching them, and that's what's getting him on match point here, because all of these options are very simple options, but he's clearly refined them to a very sharp point.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing, right? You said it's simple options, but there are, if you condition them well, if you know a grab's coming, it doesn't mean you're going to stop the grab. You can think of ways around that. And we're seeing right now these Jin Rises catches into an Oki, but catches him back with a throw. Very nice to reset the neutral.
Yeah, and a reset's exactly what he needs right now. Darksidezoom needs to find a way to keep him from revving up the engine. Catches him coming in, gets the cross-up going, reads that cross-up attempt, fighting out of burnout. Shades of Noah the Prodigy. Is he going to be able to put himself on match point like this? He's got PolynesianSauce turtling up, back towards the corner. Now they're both in burnout. Here comes the super.
Yeah, that might actually be the end of it. Yeah, definitely the second part of the level.
Ending
right in the chops.
Match in style.
Absolutely. He did his best there, but that's the thing, right? When you let Ken get his Jin Rise, and the one-time mixes. Oh, Kharsonist is also here. This is going to be a really hype tournament, actually. We're going to see some names that I've seen in other tournaments before. It's really cool to see the legitimacy of this tournament we've loved so much at Breakout. But we get right into it now with Zombie versus, you said, Equanimity. Okay, Equanimity. Okay. I'm trying not to mess that up.
All right. What do you think of the Akuma versus Manon matchup? I haven't really seen this before.
You know, I want to say it's one of those things where, in theory, you're thinking, okay, Akuma has all the tools, right? But again, one-touch explosion doesn't feel too great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially in a game that moves this fast, where almost every character can two-touch you, and Akuma famously little health.
Yeah, Akuma has that low HP, but again, if you can just kind of stay out of that range of getting in danger of grabs with these, stay in the air, stay in situations where you're avoiding a lot of that damage, you should be pretty good. But again, you got to play very careful, right? Very careful.
Yeah, you can see that a bit from Equanimity too, who's creating this space and trying to force Azteka to come to him, and then he brings out the grabs, he brings out the counterattacks. He's almost playing more defensive than Manon is. And, you know, a classic versus a modern Manon at that. Only one medal from ZombieAzteka so far, not doing a lot of good at building those up, and obviously getting caught coming in a lot.
100%. And I think that's, you pointed to it exactly. I was going to just say, that's kind of what you have to do this matchup, unfortunately. Even if you want to go in as Akuma, you can't really. You have to really play that safe game. Because the moment you get too close, you're going to eat it. You don't want to be eating all that damage from our boy.
Yeah, and you can see it just there. Azteka going on to 2 medals from Equanimity, really trying to play a little more aggressive and speed up the pace of the match a bit. Loses the control over the pace, and you can see how low his health is, but he's starting to come back from that. He forces Azteka into burnout. He gets caught with the punish counter, though, and now Azteka's free. Might be able to make something happen here.
Oh, maybe. I would think a level 3 there might have been what he's going for, but he didn't quite catch it. Gonna look for some pokes here. Oh, blocks this? Yes, you do. Eat this whole combo. Oh, God. Yeah, training room combos right there. Doesn't even let any levels for it. Gonna finish it off very clean with a back fist. The fire fist right there in the chest.
Yeah, that controlled aggression is a great option because you could see that he just needed one moment, one good block, and that was it. Azteka's parry game is strong, gets over the fireball, gets the cross-up going into another throw. 2 medals already, starting to warm up more to the Manon playbook. Can Equanimity keep him from running away from this is the question.
It looks like he's doing a pretty good job right now. He's got a bit of a handle on the playstyle, catching these jumps. If I'm Akuma right now, I'll be real, man. I am scared right now because this is where it gets scary, right? Couple of hits, couple of jump catches, and you're now sitting at a very sad deficit in game number 2. Zombie getting 3 medals and a whole round on top of that.
3 medals, the level 1 most of the way there. Already took the first couple blows, but a lot more health to work with than Equanimity has. Blocks the drive rush, blocks his whole combo. Gets caught, though, and Equanimity still right in Manon's face. ZombieAzteka comes back in, goes for the cross-up, gets blocked, but doesn't need the whole hit, gets the throw going. Got a level 2 coming up whenever he wants it. 4 medals, and just going haywire on Equanimity, who starts to climb back into this.
He's slowly crawling back over if he can, but again, level 2, that's gonna hit. Oh, it's gonna be like so much damage. C8, but he's on level 3 to actually take advantage of that health. So right now he's at a deficit, trying to find a poke here, but Zombie is now slowing down the pace a little bit, going for these parries. Doesn't need to really get hit if he doesn't have to. Oh, he goes through with the grab, and the punish counter slam, he's gone! That's game number 2.
Now it's wrapped up. It is tied up in a bow, and we are going to a final game for the first time tonight. Shades of Teddy Riner in that throw from Azteka. Some dominant judo on display. Good parry game. Already got the punish counter throw. Goes for the cross-up again. Equanimity sees it coming, but can't stop it. But, you know, Azteka can't stop that training mode combo either.
That's training mode combo right there. It's, again, another grab. This is scary. 4 medals in round number 1. 5 medals! Correct myself in round number 1.
This is exactly what Equanimity was doing so well preventing in the first game, so I wonder what adjustment Azteka made that he's getting so much better luck with it.
He definitely... you're getting... the back break. That ballet is fancy, but that back break is some Street Fighter stuff right there. That looked painful.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. But as you were saying...
As I was saying, I mean, I think we just stopped jumping less. We see less damage, less aerial movement. You're allowing to fight. Right there. But again, you're getting caught when you do. You got to be more mixed up with it, right? Play Akuma like the tricky boy that he is. You're playing too honest.
Yeah, I would think so. I think you're onto something. He's trying to stay right in his face, but not ready with the text. Not ready to get his eyes low as those come in below the knees. Gets the trade mode combo going, but both of them have level 3 ready whenever they want to add 5 medals, which is always scary. But forces Azteka into burnout. Gets the first round. their first round of the game, and now it is final round, and both of them have put up a heck of a fight so far. I do say so
absolutely.
Myself.
Absolutely. They are both playing out of their minds right now, but again, we start with huge with the grab there. 5 medals is not something to play around with. Odie Fireball gonna keep him out. And we see the sway there. Maybe try to bait that out if you're on the side of Equanimity, but again, it's a little late now. You gotta kind of play with your instincts.
Yeah, got his eyes in the air a little too. Gets the punishment going after that parry. Baited out the parry. Got the move going. And here comes the super, and that is a lot of hurt.
Yeah, he's got some anger behind those hits, and that's a low meter Manon. But again, level 3 could be scary if Manon get in here. Uh-oh. That's a scoop. Oh, we're getting close. Oh, this could be bad.
That might be it. That is so much momentum, and that level 3 is there whenever Azteka wants it. Low on drive, burns
you're burnt out, though. You're burnt out, though.
Critical arts ready.
You gotta do something. Fireball. Fireball. Keep him away.
He's trying to feel Equanimity out, force him to commit to something. He jumps over the fireball, over the drive rush. Here comes the critical art, and that's gonna be it. Azteka going on ahead.
Man, you see him modern play and you really want to test his reactions? Are you sure about that one?
Yeah,
braver man than me.
I am not sure what the thinking was there, but I think you got to go back in the kitchen and cook that again. Are you going to get sick of playing Street Fighter 6 or not?
That's true. That's true. At the end of the day, it's a fighting game. It's a little bit of gamble. We're hopping into... Ooh, Marisa Ditto! Okay.
Marisa Mirror.
Versus CVE.
That's interesting. CVE. And, you know, a couple weeks ago, Jimmy DR actually won Breakout Series, beating the recurring bracket demon Ruffian in the grand final. So I am really looking forward to seeing what CVE can do here, already off to a really strong start.
Yeah, he roughed up Ruffy, but right now he's getting roughed up by CV. You're gonna need to do the CVS after this one. Get some band-aids for what's going through him right now. But oh my goodness, making a good comeback right now. Oh, the double punch! I charge stronger than you. I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm better. Jimmy DR
slightly perfectly symmetrical violence never solved anything.
Apparently not, but it's looking like it's gonna solve Jimmy DR's first game here. He's figured out something right now. He's got the punch again, the chops, the chin check.
Good discipline from Jimmy DR. I feel like Marisa is so intuitively a steamroller character that often people will play this highly smash mouth style with her. You don't often see a Marisa hanging back and letting you have enough rope to hang yourself.
Absolutely. I think that comes with just skill and knowledge of the character. There's some matchups, obviously, where you can't do that, right? You play Dhalsim, you gotta wait for your turn, right? But right now, CV, maybe get a little patient here. Jimmy DR, able to find these openings. And level 3. Oh my. Yeah. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
That's game one. That's game one. Thanks for showing up, CV. Better luck next game. But, oh my goodness, you are just seeing the difference in character knowledge here. To spot that exact pixel length range difference and exploit the overextension in a second like that.
Absolutely, yeah. He just was able to take all of that damage, take all her love. It looks like Stevie's having a little trouble swallowing all that damage right now because he is right now sitting at about 75%. Grab would have put it down to 50. Oh, the swings from Jimmy. You know, his meter's staying pretty low, but his damage and his awareness are just so peaked out, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, absolutely. Gets a little overeager with the drive rush, gets punished for it, gets that big old punch to the face. You could see him playing a little more patiently for a second there, but it's like he got a little overeager, and now we're already on match point, and he's hardly even hit Jimmy this game.
Yeah, he's just, he's getting a little broad right now. You know, Jimmy DR is I respect the confidence, though. Challenge Jimmy DR in his own name. Like, this character's supposed to study all the frame data. I can do this. You know what? Good effort, but Jimmy DR is trying to put a statement of why you should not do this.
Yep. I mean, just the patience on display, the ability to read what CV is going to do and stop him from coming in. Unfortunately, a little overeager that time himself. Gets the counter, gets the back throw. Good way to reset the momentum, especially into another chain grab. Has the critical art if he wants it. But the question is, can he avoid the Gladius? So far, the answer is yes, as CV is fighting out of burnout, trying to keep up the offensive momentum. But here comes a painful combo right back into the corner. Has the critical art. They both do if they want it, and might not even need it, but here it comes.
Man, the train was started, the train stopped, but not in the place you wanted it to. Unfortunately, CVE gonna get kind of slapped up a little bit there.
Than you think, too. But speaking of affordable, Jewelman is up against Odin RD, and someone is going to be taught a lesson in pain.
Absolutely, and Odin, obviously no slouch. I mean, you look at the MMR and you playing Dee Jay, so that's an honest, at this point I'd say pretty honest, but You know what? Those up kicks always scare me. They make me feel like he's cheating. So a little bit of sway action here from Odin, trying to get some damage back on Jewelman.
Yeah, and much like in an actual sumo bout, Jewelman is just straight ahead, straight forward, a lot of offensive pressure, but he's running into these machine gun uppers, setting himself up for these cross-ups and these fireballs, and right now he's in burnout, stuck in the corner, and this is not the Jewelman we usually see. Usually he has a much greater control over the pace of a bout.
Obviously, yeah, he's maybe just struggling with his character. Dee Jay's a little weird. He's got a lot of sway options. His fireball's pretty impressive. But oh my god, the pick up there, blocking the butt slam, saying, "Get that booty out of my face, man. Take these fists." But now Jewelman's back in power with these meter here. So there's gonna be some good. Oh, there it is.
Oof. All right, breaking out the typical Honda tools. Got the super ready, straight through those fireballs with the headbutt. And what a way to take the first round. A good way to set the tone for Jewelman.
Yep, the streets are hard, but that head is even harder on Honda with that level 2 right there, going right through everything. Gonna hit up Odin here, but Odin able to find some more damage here. Meter looking low though, already burnt out, but Jewelman eating some legs to the head right there. Another kicks to the noggin.
Yeah, Odin's eyes are fixed skywards and doing a lot of good at preventing these jump-ins, but Jewelman is starting to calm down and control the pace a little better, starting to relax, force Odin into burnout, and you can see him just fighting his fight more. It's like that first round was a feeling out period.
Yeah, he's able to land this butt slam here. That's slowly just putting more and more pressure onto Odin here. Not able to react to all of it right away.
Yeah, I mean, that is just... And it's a matter of character familiarity, too, because Honda was extremely popular starting out at Street Fighter 6's life, but I feel like his play has dropped off a lot, so a lot of players might not really be familiar with how to fight him.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He used to be the guy, right? The Honda was the ranked legend, but right now, dropped off a bit, but Odin is able to kind of find a few hits there, but not able to find all the damage he wants to. I feel like he's kind of waiting for Honda to approach, which is not always where you want to be, right? Honda doesn't have a lot of great options at the corner. You want to be there pushing his buttons in the corner.
And I understand the desire not to get caught out with a grab or with those 100 hands, but he's giving Honda so much room, giving Jewelman so much room to use that headbutt, the butt slam, the sumo slam, and really, he's doing a good job now of avoiding it, but Jewelman's just getting so many chances.
Absolutely, yeah. More chances, more money, and less problems, but unfortunately, couldn't quite get the grab there. Missed the tech, and Odin took full advantage there and got a nice round for himself.
Yeah, Odin really starting to speed this up with the machine gun uppers, with the use of the fireballs, point blank, blocking the headbutt, saw that coming. He's starting to recognize Jewelman's setups, too, going straight into the super to prevent him from really getting any time to play his game, to fight his fight.
Absolutely, that's going to be a lot of damage there. Almost half of his health just off that combo alone. And oh, the DI read. That's going to be a perfect, technically, but the great health didn't go away just yet. But he doesn't care. Let's get that round on the board.
This is reminding me of the National League Championship Series that just ended, Dodgers versus Mets. There was no back and forth. It was just the two teams trading blowouts.
Ooh, okay, they're smacking each other. Okay, I didn't watch that, but oh! Big hit right there. Oh my goodness.
See what I mean? See what I mean? It's either one player's doing all the driving or the other, and right now it's Jewelman's turn on the wheel, but Odin wants to have a few words about that, gets him in the corner, gets him caught, he's teeing off, and tries to back off a little, tries not to let him do this with the EX hands, and into the drive rush, fighting out of burnout, but not scared of it at all, sends him all the way across the screen, and has a pixel of health to work with. Jewelman taking over control. Can he keep out of burnout, though? Can he fight out of this? He can! Match point, Jewelman!
Yeah, that was looking really tough. I mean, he tried his best with that magic pixel, but again, it's Honda. He's throwing out moves, he's throwing out hits. You gotta be watching everything. It's hard to. He's a big boy, a lot of tricks in that stomach. Oh, big start here, though. All the way to corner.
Yeah, just needs to find a way to keep Jewelman from warming up with the parries, from using his drive, from really playing Honda. And I know that's a difficult question to ask of anybody, especially against a player like Jewelman, who is so experienced with the character.
Absolutely, yeah. He's a well-trained veteran, if you will, on this character. So he is not going to be one that's easy to stop with this damage. And he is putting big numbers on the board right now. Jewelman is low, though, but that CA could be a threat if he's able to get it off here, though. And, could get level 3 off this. It looks like he might actually do it.
Not going to need it, I don't think. He didn't need it, but he uses it. Sends up the Dokyo of Fire, brings him to the Tawara, throws him flat down, and here comes the sumo headbutt. Honda no Kachi!
Cashing out fully into a lot of damage there. Unanswered on the side of Odin, unfortunately, until last year, was a salary man. He worked a 9 to 5, right? And he got second Capcom Cup. He's like, wait, I'm goated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm goated. So like,
of 9 to 5, we are going in. Jimmy DR just clocked in and ready to pull a shift of beating somebody. And Carlos is gonna have to make sure he brings out all the stops against our returning champion.
that is true. Yeah, Carlos, EMA is going to be coming in here probably realizing what kind of situation you just found yourself in. You might be in danger, and it looks like you are in corner with no meter. You're burnt out against Marisa. Big body lady.
Yeah. Finally gets out of the corner, finally gets away, but gets back thrown
and
straight in.
And you're back in.
Jimmy DR is just so good at managing space and controlling your movement options like that. Has just been cutting off every single possible avenue of escape for Carlos. And obviously, I'm not biased. I am a commentator. I'm sworn neutrality. But Carlos is going to have to play a lot more carefully against such an experienced Marisa.
Absolutely, and now, yeah, you got to play more carefully, but not like that, not driver. So you got to play your options a little bit more defensively. And oh, punish counter. No, it doesn't actually fully hit, but you are burnt out against Marisa. Now we're going to be Jimmy DR, hard to escape out of corner with. And oh, level 1. Got the momentum for right now.
A lot of people will just hold on until they've got the critical art or the level 3. They won't smoke it while they've got it, but Carlos picked a great moment to break out that level 1. Unfortunately, he's stunned and in burnout again. Jimmy DR doesn't care. Takes the first game in abrupt fashion. I feel like 30 seconds ago we were talking about Chris Wong, and right now it's already 1-0 Jimmy.
Time goes by fast. Life comes at you fast, and right there, looks like Carlos could not handle the speed of Jimmy. Absolutely blitzing right there, but able to start off this round pretty strong there with some good damage. Jimmy fighting back though, throwing some gosh darn dang hands, and oh, the jumps, they say jump. Oh, does really block it though.
Carlos. The thing is that Carlos is showing good awareness of Ryu's tools, but he's not really connecting them very much. He'll break out some good parries, he'll have good control over the supers and stuff, but he's writing individual sentences. He's not turning them into a story. He's not linking them. They're not building towards an argument for him winning the set.
Yeah, he's finding these openings, but he's not able to fully take the bite that he needs, right? He's taking little nibbles here and there, but that's not what you need against Marisa. You need to show Marisa why she can't press buttons against you. You need to give her a reason not to stop pressing buttons, because otherwise, that character's going to be swinging, dog.
Yeah, especially against a Marisa like Jimmy, you can see at several points how he is not just pressing, he's not getting in your face for the sake of it. He's perfectly willing to back off just far enough to give you some room to come in and then punish you for trying.
Yeah, that's where it gets scary. Against someone like Jimmy, you know, these advantages you get, you need to really fully use them. We're already down a round right now. This is potentially the last round for Carlos unless we can figure something out huge here.
Yeah, and unfortunately, right now, not really figuring that out. Goes in a little early with the solar plexus punch. Has the critical art. This is enough health that could be a shift in momentum. Obviously wouldn't kill, but if you can get that off. But here comes the level 3. He blocks it. He blocks the level 3, and now he's finally in the fight.
Yeah, the level 2, we're going to save some of that meter as well. Very smart on the side of Carlos there. Not fully going to, you know, throw everything at the wall if you don't have to. I like that option. Keep some meter for next round. You know you're going to need it because you're against Jimmy DR.
Yeah, you are, and obviously fighting off against that point from Jimmy DR. Gets the parry going. Seems like he read the Gladius very well. And gets another throw. Is forcing Jimmy back slowly but surely. Jumps over the drive rush, but it looked like Jimmy was trying for a bit of a fake there.
Fake, he did it. It's working well. Oh, this is where it gets scary again, though. These damage is racking quickly. You are low on meter, buddy, and you're empty meter. The gas is empty. Ugh.
Bounces off the wall. He's in stun. This is probably call-in time at the office. It is.
Yeah.
We talked about punching the clock, and it is time for Carlos to go home.
Keep improving. You know, take the replay and learn. But oh, Mikex against jewelman here. It's gonna be a high match.
You've been talking off Mikex all night, and now we get to see the man in action against a very powerful Honda in jewelman.
I gotta give props. That is my Canadian brother right there, Mikex. I love the guy. And he, you know, he qualified for Capcom last year, and hopefully maybe this year too. But right now, Mikex needs some big Honda hands. But oh, punish counter. Oh, there it is. Here's how we started. Give me that meter. Eating all that up. Oh, he's burnt out.
And put himself in burnout, it looked like, and now fighting out of it, trying to get out of this corner, but Mikex with the read, knew he was going to try to jump over, reads the sumo slam, but doesn't quite manage to stop it, but here come the basic bread and butter combos we were talking about, and right back in the corner is Jewelman, fights back up against the wall, and stunned now.
Yeah, don't jump. You're gonna eat all that. The crouching heavy punch, 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3. 3 times deal to the forehead. Gonna take out the big Honda there, trying to fight back.
Yeah. I mean, that was just one of the rounds ever for sure from Mikex. Really just complete control from A to Z. But jewelman doing a good job of trying to force himself back in this.
That is true. He tried his best to get something started there, but Mikex is doing a great job of his defense, keeping the Honda. Oh, he knows! He's a knower!
You know. And he's on level 3 whenever he wants it. I don't know if he's going to try to use it. Force jewelman into burnout with that throw. Drive rushes in. Gets him up to the corner. Here comes the level 3.
Yeah, tell him, Kenny. Kenny's going to tell him to sit down. Shut. Oh, wait, not yet. No, hold up. Wrong one. No. That's CA. But you know what?
CA.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't need it. Doesn't need it.
That was a sneaky gameplay right there from Mikex. Going to get that advantage early on. And now he's going to try to find a way around this. Jewelman going with the butt slam. Start off strong.
So, do you know his NHL team since he's Canadian? The Vancouver Canucks.
I don't think he's from, I want to say Saskatchewan. I could be wrong, though. I don't actually know where he's from in Canada, but he's not from here, I don't think. Not where I'm from.
Well, look, only one team works for the pun. You got to give me a little breathing room.
I got you.
But I know who doesn't think this is a laughing matter at all. Mikex, who's already barreling down towards match point, takes that KO out of burnout, and already on set point, about to send jewelman down to losers, unless he can find a way to adjust. And what do you think of the Ken versus Honda matchup? It's a time-honored staple of Street Fighter, but obviously everything's a little different in 6.
I think Ken wins. I think he beats him down. I think. You know, Honda's over here. I want food. Ken gives him a little knuckle sandwich. I think that's just how it goes. Especially someone like in this match specifically. I think it's just over. I think, you know, on paper it's pretty bad. I think in general Mikex got it like that too. So we're gonna see kind of how jewelman does it. I mean, Mikex lives over in SAS. Nothing else to do but to beat down in video games. So he is taking full advantage of that right now.
Yeah, it's either video games or hockey when you're up there, and he doesn't seem like he likes skating very much. Sure, not as much as he likes beating up jewelman, but not if jewelman has anything to say about it. Breaks through the 100 hands with the punish counter, and he's getting low on meter, but doesn't seem to really need it. Gets some good space, and catches him drive rushing in. That might be all he needs.
Yeah.
It is!
Yeah, it looks like right there, you know, jewelman was getting desperate. Trying to find an option right there. Could not find anything on the table. All options were still in the way, and that's what happens when you have no other option, right? He tried his best to do something, get something, receive something, but all he got was
Any matchup you see in Street Fighter 6 is very, very intense and in your face, and here's going to be a fun one. Archetypical Rushdown versus Zoner, JP versus MuhBeans on Ryu, and here we go.
Yeah, he's gonna be a rough one. I think on paper, and I've heard a lot of people say too that it is hard sometimes for Ryu to beat characters like this because Ryu wants to play that fireball game, but you don't want to play fireball game with JP, right? It's like a coffee baby and a bazooka, you know?
Yeah, and you know, you can see here that Jazdero is also perfectly happy to get right in your face and mix it up, because JP's not one of those characters who only has range tools. It's not a character where you get up in his face and he's got nothing. And right now, he reads Ryu coming in on the burnout with the Tatsu. MuhBeans sent flying back across the stage, and Jazdero was just in control for every second of that round.
He tried his best there, but unfortunately, yeah, that's what's going to happen, right? You're going to run into this situation where you're fighting Jazdero. Jazdero has these amazing defense and also a great offense, as you just said. And we're seeing now kind of what that looks like. Oh, my goodness. Able to knock his socks off right now. Gets the back throw, too. Starting it off pretty strong.
Yeah, he fakes something, then goes in for the grab, and then has the cross-up ready. Just so good at preemptively cutting off MuhBeans' options. But MuhBeans coming back in, drive rushes in, gets the throw ready, and he's going to try to smother this defense before Jazdero can properly set up. If you don't give JP any time to set up, to get comfortable, to really mess with portals, then his options very much shrink.
Absolutely, yeah. If you just kind of keep that pressure on consistently over and over and over again, you see how that kind of looks. Oh, getting level 2 here is going to be not massive damage, but oh, the grab going to stop all that. Oh,
grabs him straight out of it.
Can't get grabbed again like that. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, honestly. That is going to just end up in a very tough game number 1 for Jazdero.
See what I mean, though, about how comfortable Jazdero is at every range? How he just finished that first game right up in MuhBeans' face with the grabs him out of his own super, and now he's playing a bit more typically zoner, but jumps straight back in with the teleport and is really teeing off on MuhBeans.
Absolutely. We're just seeing how that kind of looks right now, this gameplay. We're seeing MuhBeans get some more distance, get some more space. Claim that area is yours, but it does look like, yeah, as you said, Jazdero is able to kind of maintain that composure through thick and thin right now. Oh my goodness. Full combo.
I
Do you
went
see level 1
quiet there
here?
for a second. I went quiet there for a second because I was just observing Jazdero's mastery with this character. He's just deconstructing MuhBeans at this point.
Oh no, it's impressive to watch. My jaw is on the ground right now. I'm watching the way they're playing right now. It is impressive to watch, honestly. They're playing different, but I mean, MuhBeans is no exception either. They've got here, but are they able to prove why they deserve to be here right now? Currently, Jazdero is able to keep control of the match, but they gotta find a way to kind of, maintain some space here, push back a little bit if they can.
Arguably, I would say MuhBeans might be giving him a little too much room, but against a player who's so comfortable at every range of the fight like Jazdero, maybe there's no such thing as too much room.
Oh, man, that was tough. Honestly, not much to say there. It just, Jazdero really just had a lot of...
A matter of time and ability to put in what you need to do. And we see Mikex and Liquid coming up. They've both put plenty of time into this game, and they are willing to show you as we're heading to top 8. Welcome to top 8, everybody. Already
I'm hyped to see this,
yeah. I mean, Dhalsim's one of those characters who you just can't let him warm up. You can't give him any space, any time. And right now, Mikex is taking that to heart. No room to even press buttons for Liquid.
Oh my God, Mike! Perfect for the round 1 with the grabs in the corner. I did not get to see Dhalsim press any buttons that hit. I mean, gosh, he got perfect, but I like that light kick to start off, and we're corner again. We're corner again.
You're thinking the free jump. Liquid's trying to fight off the grabs, but he's not having any room to get much luck out of it. Finally gets something going to get out of the corner, get some damage going, and you can see him breaking out the yoga stuff, the really long-range poke, the drive rush in under Mikex's attacks, and this is what Mikex was worried about early in the first round, why he was being so aggressive.
Yeah, you give Dhalsim a space, that boy will take a mile. Right now, we're seeing kind of what that looks like. That pressure is just so safe. You got to firewall back, but then he teleports behind you, and boom, he's slapping you in the back. The back shots, Mike's got to find a way around this 1 pixel of health right now. Could do something crazy for level 3, though. Oh.
Yeah, he just did something crazy. He landed on the fireball.
That was something crazy. Not the kind of crazy you wanted to see there, but get a start there. Ooh, Liquid pushing him back, all the way back. Mike trying to run in there deep. He doesn't quite make it, though.
Yeah, going for those big pokes. Liquid's got him in his face now. Doesn't back off. Tries to force him backwards. Drive rush comes in. He's giving himself a lot more room. The parries come out, and right now he is just trying to keep the damage on Mikex. The Yoga Fire comes out, and it is starting to turn into Liquid's match. This is why you don't want to let a Dhalsim get comfortable.
Absolutely, we're just seeing every time he's pushed back, he jumps back, hits the dive kick back in. But oh, Mikex running in there with the running DP. Gets him to the with 1 grab. Do we see 2 grabs? No.
And he has level 3 if he needs it, but is Liquid going to give him a chance to use it is the question.
Oh, unfortunately, gets the jab in the air. They're not sure how to convert off that just right there. But, oh, doesn't quite get the jump. And that jumping could have maybe led to something huge there. Trying to find a shimmy, but Liquid isn't answering. Oh!
What a read from that. He saw the Yoga teleport coming and knew where he was going to go and just followed up, and he was ready with the attack and goes straight into critical art, and that should do it.
That should do it or make it. This actually might not do it. No, it's not over. Hold on now.
No,
Hold on
not
now.
Yet. He's alive, and he has his own critical art, which he's going to bring out.
Tough decisions there from Mike. I mean, if you pick below, he could level 3 still too. And, he got his meter. I think his meter was almost back in the town. That was scary situation for him to get out of there. And Liquid able to splash over Mike, and Mike got to find a way back out of that.
Sorry, Mike. I think I cursed you with that comment when you made the critical art. The typical commentator's curse, right?
Cursing. Yeah, he... well, she's not going to kill just yet, and he punished there for that. Maybe hurt us. Got a little confident.
And you can see Liquid getting much more comfortable now. He ducks under the drive rush, gets thrown for his trouble, but is coming up on defense. Mikex does not want to have any room for Liquid to do what he was just doing. Forces him into the corner, tries some pokes to keep him there. Drive rushes in, and gets a punish counter, drains Liquid's life, and goes up around, keeping himself alive a little longer.
That's some good stuff right there. Yeah, he was able to get a... Oh, there it is again. Just starting these rounds off really strong. Able to get Liquid in corner and just kind of keep putting that pressure on. Liquid doesn't have a great answer for that. It's have to teleport. And if you can't do that, what are you going to do?
Right, what indeed, and he's trying to keep him down here in the corner. Both of them have level 2 ready, both of them similar amounts of drive bar, and really just backing off a little, slowing things down. Sees Liquid trying to jump up, try to make something happen, but not able to stop that punishment counter, but able to keep him back in. Gets caught by the drive, but punishes it again, and here we go. In dominant fashion, he takes the second game, and we're going into a final.
He's wrapping it up right there. Nice, strong option there to capture him, overextending and punish quite heavily. Another one for our boy Mike there. Ooh! Liquid able to push back here, but pushed in corner again early on. Very scary situation to be in if you're Dhalsim.
Absolutely.
Oh!
Catches him pulling back. He was trying those big long-range pokes, but now Mikex has the read on him. You can see him adapting very quickly to his various opponent's play styles. And right now, he's kind of learned what Liquid does. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah. You know, a lot of people see Dhalsim's moves and see a hitbox. Nah, Mike sees a hurtbox. He's not worried about that. He just found a way to hit you from farther away. And punish counter grab. Yup.
And just like that, he puts himself on set point here in the winner's semifinal.
That is correct. Yeah, he's sitting nice and pretty after that first round, but Liquid still has some juice. We've seen before what he can do. You know, give him a little bit of space, and he'll show you why you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you can see him trying to create and force that space, and Mikex is trying so hard to rush in and smother him and really stay on top of him. Reads the teleport beautifully into the Dragon Punch, forces him back down along the corner, reads another teleport. That has been Mikex's big strength in the tournament so far. He's just so good at reading his opponent's moves and thinking 2, 3, 4 moves ahead.
That's right, he's giving him back a huge hit there, but trying to get in again is where it gets scared, right? The moment you give Liquid a little bit of space, Mike is able to... struggle to get in on anything.
I think that might be the first text throw we've seen all tournament.
That might be. I mean, it's Ken, right? You're so scared of other options. You don't always want to be going for tech throws. You're going to get exposed if you do. Ken is really good at baiting those. And Mike. Doesn't actually confirm the hit there.
Puts himself in burnout. Not afraid of that at all. They both have level 3 if they want it. Gets out of the corner, backs off, blocks that. It gets the Yoga Fire going. Still in burnout is Mikex. Has the critical art ready. Liquid still with that level 3. Drive rushes in. Not quite enough room. In burnout again. Critical art for both of them. Is it going to come out? Mikex doesn't need it. He goes on to winners finals and doesn't give Liquid a chance.
That's going to take it away from Liquid. I mean, here's the thing, right? As a Canadian, you know, we have safe water anywhere. Mike sees Liquid, Mike drinks. He doesn't think about it twice, right? So, you know, Americans might have lost that match if they're scared. They're going, I don't want to drink that water. But it's not over. Oh, wait, never mind. First, it's not over yet. I spoke too early. But still, so far in it, Mike is still not scared to run in there and fight Dhalsim whatever he can. But we see what happens when Liquid gets space. So if Liquid can just maintain that area, that good distance, that social distance, it's going to be good.
Absolutely. And you know, Mikex wasn't content with surprising us once. He wants to bring it out again with the move we did not even know he had.
Keeps finding these options. Great ways to get DPs in the knockdown. You keep knocking down Dhalsim. He gets back up, but every time it's harder for him to do it, honestly. Ooh, you're burnt out though against Dhalsim. This might be a round. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that mistake with thinking it was best of 3 put a bit of fire under Liquid, who's determined not to let it end quite so easily.
I heard my words. He's trying to ruin my my thought there. He's gonna try to make it back as hard as he can here, and he's doing a gosh darn good try of that right now. Oh, we're seeing what he looks like right now. This is where it gets scary though, because you're trying to get on Dhalsim. He's just so good at these pokes into setting you back just far enough that you're like, oh, I can't reach him, but you're so close. You're like, I could if I get a little closer though. Deal versus Jazdero type stuff right there.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Mikex forces him back into the corner, but that is a lot of life difference to make up for, even if you're playing against Ken. Even in a fast-paced, high-damage game like Street Fighter 6, Liquid forces him into the corner, but not a whole lot of luck following up on it. Both of them have level 3 ready, both of them on similar, very low drive meter. Mikex draining low on health as Liquid forces him down, brings out the level 3. That's actually the critical art, never mind. And just like the first game, takes it, keeps himself alive.
Mike, if you can hear me, man, I need you to win this. I talk so highly of you there. I need you to. I know you're putting on a show right now, Mike. This is where you lock in, okay? I need you to. I need you to lock in, bro. Don't make me look silly. Come on, Mike. You got this.
Hey, lock nothing in. From me. I believe commentators need to be neutral. Ooh, alright, catches him coming in on the drive rush. Bit of a standoff in neutral. They trade, and right now Mikex trying to fight so aggressively and close the door on this, not wanting to let it run away from him after taking 2 games in a row. He thought he was so close to just winning this whole thing, and Liquid has shown an incredible ability to hang in there.
He really has, but that meter was hanging on by a thread, and unfortunately there it does break right now. He's sitting burnout against Ken, but not going to be, especially on Dhalsim. Gonna try to TP around. He's getting tricky with it though. Actually able to bounce around on this and actually able to turn it around in a good situation. And his bar's almost back. So that whole disadvantage is now gone. Takes round 1.
And now it's the real set point.
Ooh. Just able to dodge these moves. He is so tricky right now. How do you get around this?
Mikex has been very good at reading his opponent's moves all tournament, but it seems like Liquid is starting to anticipate that very ability he has. He's mixing up his timing, he's getting a little more creative with the teleports and the cross-up attempts, but right now he needs to get creative about getting out of this corner and breaking these throw loops.
Absolutely, but again, that's where it gets scary, right? That's the one thing Ken really has in this matchup is that fear of the grabs, and also there's a ton of ways out of the teleport. So if he puts pressure on it, Ken be gotta scare the other corner. But these pokes are looking strong still. Every round start, he gets some good damage start off with.
Yeah, gets some good damage, and right now we are in the final round. Mike has that level 3 whenever he wants it. Liquid O building up from level 2. Both of them similar amounts of drive. Mike on the door of burnout, almost forced into it. Mikex going down very hard on health. The Yoga Fire comes out, and Liquid dodges the drive rush, forces him into burnout, hops over the grab, and takes it with a perfect KO! He really didn't like that I called the match early. He did not like that. He took that personally, and he took it out on your boy, Mikex.
All the way back to corner. Yeah. And you decide, you know what? I'm going to do it again. It's really going to come down to how many times you really get pushed back by JP before you try to find another way in, right?
Yeah, and both of these players are players who are willing to pilot their character in slightly unconventional ways. You see Jimmy DR's more patient approach, and how Jazdero is equally comfortable at range or right up close and personal, where you would imagine that is Marisa's domain and you should not enter it. Jazdero doesn't care. He will come in on you as he gets Jimmy DR in stun, sets up these portals, keeps him in the corner, juggles him in stun and in burnout, and finishes off the first round in dominant fashion. That wasn't a perfect, but it was something darn close.
My gosh, I'm sorry, Jazdero. No disrespect, I was not familiar with your game. I didn't know it was like that. I didn't know this was what we were doing today, man. This is insane.
I mean, a good JP just cuts out all your options and shuts you down so hard. And the question is, since we are in best of 5 territory, how well is Jimmy going to be able to adjust? This is a very patient Marisa. This is a very experienced Marisa. He is a breakout tournament champion from a couple weeks ago. So how well is he going to be able to adjust to Jazdero's playstyle is the question.
You know what? Unless I'm wrong, I don't think Jazdero was at that tournament that Jimmy DR won. So right now he's making a name for himself. But Jimmy DR is saying, you know what? The crown weighs heavy. And right now, so is his damage, bro. You're going to hold all this. But, oh, big combo here from Jazdero. Able to maybe turn it into level 2. Doesn't quite find it. Oh, Jimmy fighting back, though. Oh!
Fighting back. Puts himself in burnout. Has critical art if he wants it. The question is he going to have a chance to fire it off? Jazdero's not going to give him that chance. Sure as sure.
That hurts. All of that is going to hurt. That's going to leave Jimmy in a very uncomfortable spot there. But it's not over. That's just round 1.
Yeah, just
or game
round
1. Game 1.
Well, in a sense, round 1 too. And just like round 1 in boxing or MMA, a lot of players use that as a feeling out period to get a feel for how their opponents work, especially in longer sets that are like best of 5 or so. So it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments Jimmy DR might make.
That is true. This is where it comes down to a true test of endurance. Obviously, you're going to be running at JP a lot as Jimmy DR is, so keeping that endurance up is going to be huge here. And that parry, nice stop in level 1. Ooh, it's going to hurt. This is going to leave a mark.
And you can see how Jimmy DR is good at throttling the accelerator when he goes into rush down mode. He's not just pressing to press. He gets thrown there, he gets tied up, forced into the corner, forced into burnout, and stunned. But he was doing a good job of really just throttling when he needed to. He wasn't just pressing to press. You know what I mean?
I agree, but man, it sucks to see that kind of drop right there. That was really Jimmy's round right there, and Jazdero was able to take huge advantage of it. And now he's got a round up on him again.
Much like Mikex, Jazdero is very good at reading his opponent's moves and finding his openings, even in places you wouldn't expect to find them.
Absolutely ill-warranted, you know, amnesia there. It's going to get punished heavily again by Jimmy, taking a lot of damage here, taking all the numbers out if he can. And DI, nope, back to corner. That's gonna be
Jimmy
a lot of
DR
damage
likes
here.
to work off. All right. And of course, Jazdero has the critical art ready if he wants to put an exclamation mark on this, really set the tone and put himself on final game. But Jimmy DR trying not to let him have that opportunity. He's reading the teleports, he's reading the amnesia. He gets caught by one though and forced into the corner. The cross up's there, and here comes the critical arts.
Yeah, this is the level 2 again. This is what it looks like, and that's all that damage. Oh my goodness, again! It's so hard to get away from this JP.
Yeah, especially when he's so comfortable at any range. I keep talking this up. I know, I keep mentioning it. But you can't really put Jazdero on the back foot. You can't make him uncomfortable. And making your opponent uncomfortable is half the game.
Exactly, yeah. You got to find a way to make your opponent not want to press buttons that they want to press. But right now, Jimmy cannot give Jazdero good enough reason not to do what he's already going to do. And you see the meter already gone now. Jazdero gets to throw funny ghosts from forever or well at your face. And Jimmy's going to respond to all this. Oh, the fist. Oh, good anti-air, though. I like that.
Yeah, great anti-air going, and right now forced into burnout, trying to fight out of it. Gets some good licks in on Jazdero, stays in his face, drives him back slowly but surely towards the corner. Neutral jumping comes Jazdero, gets out of it, tries to cross over, but Jimmy reads it with the aerial jab.
That's right, Jimmy able to just, oh, whoa, maybe miss input right there. Gets hit into a parry, and now you need a lot of damage from Jazdero. Sent all the way back to corner with a lot of bruises on your back. This is going to hurt a lot.
Absolutely, and that is a long distance to try to cross, and Jimmy DR manages it, finds the gap, and puts himself on the board at last.
That's right, that was a long area to cross, but he figured it out. He got the motocross, figured out the puzzle, and he got in on JP. Smacks him up real good right there.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so long you can keep a good Marisa out, and there's only so long you can stand up to them up close and personal. But Jazdero is certainly trying it, and maybe wishing he didn't. The returning champion is barreling towards a perfect KO and brings out the super to get it. It is now 2-1. Jimmy DR on the board.
He was not happy with his results so far. Definitely put his name down. Said, nope, remember who I am. Respect my name. Able to slam it down there and take a lot of opportunity there from Jazdero.
Yeah, and just juggling him like a basketball right now, but slows it down perhaps a little too much. Jazdero with the low pokes on that kick. Tries to force him back. Gets caught, though. Not able to get the reversal. Stuck in the corner with an angry Marisa. Is sure not where I want to be. And it's not where Jazdero wants to be either. He manages to get out. Manages to put Jimmy DR in burnout. Gets some good damage going. Has level 1 coming. But is he going to be able to do this? The stun is there. He might have enough room to bring himself onto match point. He might be able to. He does. He brings himself onto match point.
My goodness. Every single hit there led to something. He had everything lined up. That was disgusting.
You only have room for like 1, maybe 1.5 combo drops against somebody like Jazdero. If you drop that offensive, he will see it. He will find his opening. He will make you pay.
Couldn't have said it better myself right there, and he is just absolutely running away with this right now. Jazdera's able to, oh, again, we see level 2 conversion, I'm assuming. Probably it's going to end up being, and oh, here it starts. This damage is crazy. Didn't even level 2 yet. Oh, Jimmy gets a good grab tech there, but, oh, the damage. It's going to hurt.
Here it comes, but manages to fight out of it, gets the punish counter, has a level 3 ready if he wants it. Jazdero's drive meter's coming back, forces some distance, gets those low posts, techs the throw, tries to keep him from drive rushing in, has all the space he needs if he can keep Jimmy DR back, and the returning champion is trying to bring the fight to it. Jazdero puts himself in burnout, not afraid at all, takes the set! He just beat the returning champion!
That he did. He definitely had it all figured. Cool to see kind of interact with our locals, right? We're seeing Polynesian versus Carlos EMA. Start off strong here.
That's going to be crazy. I don't really know what to expect here. It's both characters just almost do the same thing with Ken having a little bit more rush down than he did with the Dragon Knives and the Jinrai kicks. It's just going to be who can out-chuck Plasma and who can rush each other down more.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what's going to start, right? It is versus Ken versus Ryu, a tried and true classic. They've been fighting for years at this point, so it really comes down to who knows the matchup a little bit better.
Absolutely. We're seeing a little bit of corner pressure there from the Ryu, but Ken gets out pretty quickly and easily. But great read with the Shoryuken there. Nice overhead, but unfortunately wasn't able to continue it. So Ken's going to have a chance, whiffs a move, and could possibly take the round. Does not, but gets a drive reversal out. We're back in neutral.
Yeah, it's going to be a... Ooh, I like the overhead there. Mixed up a little bit. Trick him into thinking you're going to do something you're not going to do. But there, the DP due to counter. He's in a bad spot with his burnout.
Absolutely. He's almost there, back on the go. Probably gonna spend all of that drive meter, but never mind. He's gonna be able to stuff Ken with the crouching medium punch as he takes round 1.
Yeah, as you said, there's able to kind of just keep that momentum going, but find it a way out. But the donkey kick to the chest. Okay, back it up now. Hold on,
that was crazy. Drive rush. He just put the brakes on and went for a donkey kick. Now he's just going to set up a little bit more Doken pressure. Unfortunately for him, PolynesianSauce gets through, gets the throw. Going to try to go again. It's going to Jinra kick him almost all the way to the corner now.
Yeah, he's setting him back. And that's what happens with Ken, really. He's just pushing you in the corner. He's trying to get his openings and his options here. He's looking like he's got a strong option here. But, you're in burn against Ken. What, level 3? Gonna save some of that scary position he's in, right?
Oh, yeah. So, still has a long ways to go. Started off the combo with a light. It's not going to do too much, but it's going to get him a little bit of advantage. But this is the rough thing about it. Still in burnout here. But the Ken puts him in burnout just to possibly get one more touch on the go. Carlos just trucks through, though, with the drive impact. And it should be it. Game 1 does not go to Polynesian, and he whips the Shinku Doken, and he gets
No
the
way!
Are you kidding me? The non-cinematic blows up the whiffed checkmate setup, and we got a final round.
Yeah, I guess he was stuck for so long in animation of that level 1, but he just could fight back, truly.
Absolutely no. He tried to use the Shinku Doken to cause a checkmate because the Ken was stuck in burnout, but he did it too soon, so he noticed that and was just able to get the non-cinematic level 3 out of it. And now
I like that reset there. Back in the corner.
Absolutely. You got the resets. He is in burnout, so he's going to possibly try to go for some sort of drive impact. Mid-air fireball gets the super.
Oh my god, we are throwing level 1s out here.
Oh yeah, we're just ripping out. That was a great idea. Now gets his drive meter back. Now Carlos is in the hot spot here. Still has a little bit of drive meter, and that's it. What a way to set it up. PolynesianSauce, but drops it and whiffs the Shoryuken.
Man,
is going to get him.
There is something happening. There's something in the air right now.
Something is in the air right now. This is top 6 for Street Fighter 6. In the 8th weekly, this game has just always been a disaster piece to watch. You just love it. There's always going to be just carnage no matter what characters go against each other. It's insane.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're just seeing kind of what that looks like with this. They're just both throwing haymakers, and it's working most of the time. I mean, deep, we go to corner after we go to corner on the Ken, and Carlos trying to claim some space back, and these donkey kickers are going crazy, but doesn't actually get opening there. Put in corner again.
Absolutely. Punish counters with the sweep. That was a pretty nice whiff punish there. But the drive rush into throw carries him back in. Great perfect parry. He's going to get a decent amount of damage there, but goes for the corner, not the corner carry, but the corner switch back out. Decides to go center stage this time, but with Ken, he's just going to do whatever he can to just carry you back into the corner with 1 or 2 touches, and that is unfortunate. You don't want to try to anti-air an approach with drive impact just because the other person's going to have an easier time to just respond to that. And with that, during that explanation, he was able to close out the round.
Yeah, the level 1's going to be huge after that corner switch there. I mean, yeah, Ken is not a character you want to give an opening to. Just really consistent getting big damage there. We can see kind of how the early game is a lot of him poking. We see a DP again from Carlos. Same thing we've seen in the past 2 games, or past 3 rounds. And now the grab is where it starts to get scary again for Carlos.
Absolutely. He had a great spot to be in game 1, and just unfortunately just 2 big mishaps in both round 2 and round 3, and he could possibly go down 2-0 right now, but still in a good spot until he's out of burnout, and these dragon lashes are just going to have so much pressure on him.
Nice.
Right. Great punish there by Ryu. I don't believe that's going to kill because that's not a critical art, but he's still in a really good spot.
Yeah, that's a good way to kind of stop the momentum. He was currently in a really bad spot, and You know, he's able to get it around because that was scary. It was looking like we saw repeated before, but he's able to get it back. I like that fight back.
Oh yeah, that was really good. PolynesianSauce had a little bit of a panic drive impact there. Really wanted to close the round. Didn't get a chance to, but this time he's going to start off with a great lead. I really like these level 3s at the start of the round, simply just because you're most likely going to build up one more bar at the end of the round just to get that nice clutch get off and finish things off.
Yeah, we can see now just trying to find new creative ways. Carlos looking for ways to get out of the corner that aren't just, you know, type of grab, backdash there, but still getting punished heavily and brought all the way back to mid stage. But doesn't look like it matters where he's on stage. Being thrown back to the other corner, and that is going to be another game for PolynesianSauce.
Absolutely, 2-0 for PolynesianSauce, and that was the cutest tomahawk, empty jump throw setup I've seen. It's just a really cool setup that you can do. Instead of just going for a little follow-up afterwards off of the ground bounce, you just jump in. Carlos thought he was going to go for a roundhouse or like a jumping move, but so he's ready to block, but then he just gets hit with the back throw to close out that game 2 there. And now we're getting close to the corner, but we all know how this goes. PolynesianSauce is gonna probably find a way to sneak out, maybe. Right over.
He seems weird. He gets leads out of nowhere. He makes magic happen, but Carlos just very consistent, able to find a lot of hits here. It just seems like he can't really get out of corner against Ken. I think that's the Ken dilemma, right? You get in corner against Ken, what will you do?
Absolutely. I really liked that dry parry there. He was a little bit too far away to go for the throw, so he just knew that he was going to just throw some legs at him. But now, once again, we're still stuck in the corner here. That dry rush into tick throw setup is so gross. But it does hit a button, though. This could still be... That was unfortunate. I like the idea, but unfortunately he whiffed the DP, and this could be set point for PolynesianSauce. PolynesianSauce looking very consistent, gets him in corner, and Carlos just lacking the answers for the tests he's been given today pretty much every round, but finding some good sweeps here, not able to land anything, but Jinrai. Gets a good combo back, though. Started back to the center of the stage. Yeah, great get off me there by PolynesianSauce with the Shoryu rep of the EX Shoryuken there. Now we're just kind of throwing out things. We're kind of feeling each other once again. We know how explosive PolynesianSauce could be, so he's got to try to find a way to not poke the bear here. But great patience there by Carlos, just waiting for PolynesianSauce to jump. He's at a sizable life lead here, but he's at critical art, so he's spending all the juice here to get the critical art. Will he sit down and will he shut up? Who knows? We'll just find out in 2 seconds, though. One last punch, he's still alive.
Magic pixel percent, but the overhead again. Every time he's been given a test, Carlos just guessing the wrong thing, and you know what? Credit to PolynesianSauce. Jinrai, scare these jabs that just make you put in a bad spot. But Kharsonist versus Real One.
Absolutely, Aki versus Lily here. I don't really know. I've barely seen these two go at it. In Atlanta, Canada, we do have a Lily player named Bracket that does a really good job.
Yeah,
but I don't know what to expect. But look at this pressure there. Gets the crumple off that move there. Gets the puddle set up. I know a little bit of that of Aki, but it's gonna be tough for a Real One to get in here, and it looks like it's a perfect take game 1.
You know what? Kharsonist has been in TNS and fought Akuma a couple times. I do know that much, so maybe has experience that I don't know if a Real One has.
Yeah, this is the thing about Street Fighter or any fighting game, really. You're gonna run into characters that you barely ever see, but tries to go for level 1 to punish, doesn't get it, goes for 3 kicks in a row. I honestly have no idea what Aki does. I do apologize there, but look at these extensions. Slippery though. It's not my type of character that I would play, but what a character to watch here. But we're not done just yet. Real One here is trying to get the command grab vortex set up. We're carrying him all the way over to the corner. Another command grab, and just like that, this could be all over. And by all over, we're going to the final round.
I like that block. I like that exchange right there. We see what that looks like. I mean, obviously, we don't need to know what Aki does because Kharsonist certainly does. But it looks like Real One's learning. There's some real learning right here, learning how Aki's kind of working and able to push back against it after that perfect round one. Most people would be ready to crash out.
Look at those win stocks. That is just such a delinquent, deliberate, belligerent. There we go. That was what I was trying to say. That move, the Condor Spire, just doing a good job of helping Lily get in, especially with those win stocks. But, oh, look at that. Aki's going in. Great perfect parry there. Going to get a solid punish. Not too much damage, but more importantly, well, they were in center stage. Will this be... No, a swing and a miss there. That's unfortunate, but level 1 goes through? It does, but it's not dead yet.
Not dead just yet, but again, that is very scary. I mean, you are burnt out against, but you do have level 3, right? It's a Zangief special, kind of. Mini Zangief. You mobile Zangief with level 3, honestly. There it is. Oh, but that's going to miss. It is a grounded option to grab in there. Going to be a lot of damage there.
Yeah, no, unfortunate miss there. Tried to aim for the barn and completely missed, but had one last chance of life there. Wasn't able to close it out, but Kharsonist is able to take game 1 there. But still, it's a best 3 out of 5 in this weekly, so we still have a lot of time for adjustments there. But yeah, Real One.
A lot of time to learn.
Oh, absolutely. Gets the full charge, gets 3 stocks on the go, so we're gonna see some belligerent stuff there. But he gets the DI punish counter and gets another one there. I like the idea. Gets the double DI to get rid of the drive meter there, and we're gonna bring her all the way to the corner. Will he spend it? No, he's just going for the pressure right now, and it should possibly be enough to not even use drive impact for the stun, as Kharsonist takes the first round again.
Yeah, I mean, it's just every time it seems like Kharsonist is able to find these openings, and I feel like Real One does not know when, you know, can I take my turn back? I feel like that's just a lack of knowledge right now, and that's being exploited heavily by Kharsonist, able to find these openings still, and the grab,
that
the
was
slithery,
cute.
sticky. Ugh.
I thought that was a drop
that,
combo. That felt like an American reset there. It seemed like he kind of knew that he might have not have been able to get it, but blinking, you might miss the rounds over already. And that's
that was quick. That was a very quick round, and it's, I mean, answers right now are struggling to be found right now on the side of Real One, but that does not mean it's over. Just find some way to get around these openings, and you gotta figure it out. You got a little bit more time, but not much.
That's true. You know, the Aki is just bobbing and weaving right now. I really like that they use like the little sting, like the long range poke there to stop Real One from using the wind charges, but. Yeah, I like these ideas of just being able to jump over the EX Condor Spire, but you're in the corner right now. Lily's got a little bit of reach over Aki in this type of like kind of like mid-range here, but look at this stun. I don't know what you're really going to get off of that. That wasn't that much. The command grab whip, so it gives Kharsonist another time to set things up.
Yeah, that back there saved Kharsonist from certain death there, and now, running in though. Oh, blocks level 1 though, that's going to hurt. That might be it for this round, I think. Oh, wait,
no, unfortunate drop there. He thought he was going to get the wall there. Just wake up, command grab. Not dead yet, but we're back in neutral. He knows this. He got it set up. Drive reversal does not kill. Wow, from 5 miles away, trying to go for that snake strike, but not to not get the kill, but good stuff there from Real One.
A Real One able to sub up there and become a Real One there that round, actually. Able to claim around. And these Condor Spires are going to kind of really be helpful in getting in on Aki. Very difficult character to get in on. Sometimes those fireballs, the slow fireballs are really scary. It's like Chun-Li, but like scarier. Oh,
that was a cute little interaction there. He just kind of did low forward into super, kind of like akin to what you see in Third Strike. But I really like using the drive reversal to get Lily out, but it doesn't really matter when she's just going to do it again. So it puts Kharsonist in a weird spot where he's going to be out of meter soon for drive meter. He gets that one last drive reversal, but Lily's going to be able to... What was this? I'm sorry, that was flub after flub, and Kharsonist gets another chance at life.
He does, and right now we're seeing only level 1 on the side of Lily, so that this could maybe kill. Doesn't quite do it though. Probably a light throw there. I like that. Mix it up. Go from above. Come from above. The wind can hear it.
Yeah. When it's $106 on the line, American dollar reduced, by the way, that's a lot of money for Canadians. You got to figure out something, some kind of way to spice things up to take that momentum away from Kharsonist. So good stuff there from Real One to take game 3 there. So it's still 2-1 for Kharsonist. But I think Real One's going to be showing some signs of life here.
Yeah, Kharsonist is still in the lead, but yeah, Real One's definitely stepping up. I like this. Do not let the player who is ahead of you, walk away with it. Really put your stamp on the ground and claim your spot.
Absolutely. You got to make sure that you're kind of going out kicking and screaming, and you got to make it as exhausting for your opponent as possible, even if you're going to lose. So it's just, this is the second time now in the same match that poor Kharsonist has burned himself out. So does Real One, but he does spend to close out the round. I like that idea. You build up a lot of meter anyways. It's a good damage extender for Real One for the level 1. So I like the idea to use that level 1 to close out that round.
Absolutely, yeah. That really forces Kharsonist to kind of be on watch now. Lily's learning. You can't really do the funny tricks anymore. You got to start to be a little bit more conscious of what you're doing. You can't just get away with whatever you want.
Absolutely. This is the scary thing about best 3 out of 5. It's Kharsonist quickly took the first ones, and then Real One was slowly but surely downloading and steps back to get the whiff punish off the to punish the throw that he missed. Doesn't get too much off of it. I lied. He gets a juicy command grab. Tries to bait out. I like the perfect parry. I don't really know if that was necessary, but you know what? You got so much big of a lead. It doesn't matter, and we're going to game 5. Real One went down 2 games in a row, only to bring it back, possibly going to reverse this 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, right, the learning experience, right? This is where you kind of learn, you adapt, you take notes of what's going on. What am I getting hit by? What do I want to stop getting hit by, right? These are the moments that make a good player to a great player, is understanding what you should avoid if you can, if anything.
Absolutely. I really like that he faked the wind charge there. Okay, blows up the drive impact, hits the command grab with the tech chase. Goes again, great perfect parry, but doesn't get the confirm off of it. A little bit too far away, still in the corner. I don't know exactly what she's gonna go, and that was a ill-timed projectile throw, but doesn't get a huge punish off of it. And now Real One's stuck in the corner with Burnout. And what a catch!
Disgusting play there. Yeah, beautiful catch.
Yeah, set point for Kharsonist right now. Walking back though, doesn't want to deal with the Lily, misses the drive reversal there. So that could have been a big opportunity for Kharsonist, but doesn't get that. But it doesn't matter when you're into the corner. Great confirm off the drive rush, gonna get a decent amount of damage. Don't know if they're gonna go for the level 3 or not. Decides not to. Possibly could kill if they're gonna get a punish counter next, but puts themselves in burnout instead.
And Kharsonist is in a really weird spot right now. I'm like just on the meter wise, because Lily's a character that again you just see there can rush you down the moment you let up. So now you're in corner against Lily of all characters. This round could quickly turn out of your favor. But meter's coming back, and there it is. Oh, but the grab! Oh,
grab. The ground. This could be possible, next combo wins. That was a great anti-air, good projectile just to get him off, but. Just like anything, death and taxes, Real One's going to come in, but bounces off the Condor Spire, and that's going to be it. Kharsonist was showing signs of death, losing 2 games in a row after taking 2. I've said this many times, every Breakout Weekly, and he does not want to deal with the Ken mirror match, so he decides to go with Akuma instead.
Interesting, okay.
More tools, less damage, not less damage, less HP pool, so PolynesianSauce might be able to get the jump on Mikex and just blow up.
Yeah, I was gonna say less damage. I was like, hold on now.
Yeah, no,
hold on now.
My brain was disagreeing with me as soon as I said that. I was like, the other Maloney's in my head were just like, excuse me. What I meant to say was less health, but yeah, wide damage. Look at that. Kuma just hits like a truck too. It's just
absolutely, yeah. And we're seeing the meter too. Ugh, very low.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like. Just PolynesianSauce could still technically, if he just got one more hit, could have took that round there. That's how squishy Akuma is. But just was stuck in the corner there. Mikex takes game 1. And look at this, just top 100 with Akuma. Sorry, top 500 with Akuma. My reading comprehension, is.
It's all. I mean, hey, it's a big number. It's a big number either way, no matter how you slice it.
Absolutely. Mikex was a demon, funny enough that he plays Akuma now, but his loop was absolutely scary to play against and such a treat to watch. But I'm glad that, he's able to just kind of have a smooth transition over to playing whatever he wants to play. With Akuma, with Ken, whatever. Are we going to see him close it out here? Yeah, I want to say yes.
Fast.
Mikex is insane. That's game 1 already against PolynesianSauce. You know, the Saskatoon Steamroller here. It's only game 1. We still have a couple more games to go, but Mikex is just that guy you don't want to deal with right now.
Yeah, we saw earlier today we had Jimmy DR versus CVE. So someone who's played the character, and obviously, you know, Mikex plays a lot of Ken. So if anyone's gonna beat that own character, it's probably gonna be him on that a different character too. So he was learning how to beat him, but it's scary, man. Akuma is very scary.
Absolutely, but we're seeing the classic cut and dry, you know, case closed, corner carry by Ken. But great throw escape, good throw tech, trying to creep his way in, reach the drive thrush. Great whiff punish on the grab there. It's gonna set up Akuma shenanigans now. He's just trying to pressure him with the fireballs. But great jump in, no punish though.
Yeah, no, not able to find all the damage here, but you know what? Huge turnaround from game 1. Game 1, he definitely got a little run over, so now he's fighting back, but Mike is able to find a lot of pressure with these fireballs. It's hard to beat. Akuma's fireballs are incredible.
Absolutely. The fact that it looks like it has 2 hits on it when you charge it up, it's kind of nasty that you can just kind of mix that timing up. But PolynesianSauce is in burnout right now, but only needs 1 more jump in order to close out this round. So it's definitely, like you said, it's a big change from game 1. Of course, that's Street Fighter 6 for you. That's the scary thing about Akuma. Great Shoryuken there to catch it, but he switched the timing off of that with the fireball and almost messed up PolynesianSauce.
Yeah, he almost got a little catch him there with that demon flip, but Polynesian was ready for that DP. Much like Chris was ready for this run in there, stopping the DR there. Oh! I like the OD DP. I like that option a lot.
Absolutely. It's a great you know, get off of me. It's a great turn changer, but again with the throw whip punish, but just mashes his way out. I like it. You don't always have to respect the aggressor, so that's good. Jeez, my brain is just being racked right now just by the sheer fact these 2 titans just going at it right now. Dragon Lash backs off. Okay, 1-2 piece. This could be it here. Well, for round 2. I don't think it is critical art though, so they're
it's also because he does light scaling, because he does light kick into the light punch there. Yeah, so that does cause quite a bit of scaling.
That is also true too. Okay, so final round, game 2. Mikex up a game. PolynesianSauce showing some signs of life here. That was cute.
Medium man dive flame, grab him right after, throw him over.
That's so disgusting. I didn't know he had that much frame advantage over that just to get that.
Yeah, each different back punch, it does different frames and it causes different knockback too.
Interesting. You know, one thing I am liking about the characters, the returning characters from Street Fighter 6, is that they're getting new tools to make things more interesting for them. But okay, so we saw PolynesianSauce jump out, so he does have corner, and he put him in burnout. But anything that PolynesianSauce wants to do is going to put him into burnout.
He's getting stuffed, yeah, and he is a level 3, but unfortunately not able to get it off, getting a little maybe push back there, trying to do a Dragon Lash. Unfortunately not able to reach in time.
Absolutely, and Mikex, we thought he was going to go for the Ken mirror match, but decides to go for Akuma, and it's right now 2-0. Just needs 1 more just to get to loser semis. But, you know, it's not going to be easy. Mikex is seasoned, though, but they've been pretty back and forth. It's just that Mike has been more consistent closing out these matches, for sure.
That is true, yeah. And the character switch may be thrown off the side, you know, of Polynesian. Definitely probably wasn't expecting this. He was practicing some Ken mirrors, and now he's getting surprised by this. Oh, sweet.
Okay, back throw. You're seeing him kind of come in with the fire punch there. Okay, sure, you can get off of me. Decides not to go for the throw, gets a sweep of his own, and then just throws him back in the center stage. Not really getting too much off of that, unlike Mikex here, just going to bring him to the corner here, just off of a crouch punish. Gets a wall splat off of that into an EX Fireball, and we're going into set point for Mikex.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge start for Mikex there. Well, he's trying to finish at this point. He's definitely sitting in a really good spot with the way he's playing right now. Able to find so much damage off these hits, and which is the corner pressure. Not really holding the close corner like Ken would with the throw loop, but still providing so much pressure. It's really hard to deal with.
Absolutely. We're seeing PolynesianSauce just kind of carry him over the corner. Almost got blown up for that whip throw again. You'd love to. Ken players love seeing that. But okay, we almost got a level 3 out of there. Just going to do one more, and that's a wrap. Mikex there, not playing with his food for a say. I thought he was going to be able to end it with that combo, but no, it's just sequence after sequence, and PolynesianSauce wasn't able to withstand it as Mikex takes it 3-0.
Yeah, he just...
That's just how things go. We're just going to try to get... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. You know, these are the best kind of commentators, Curse. Trying to you know, distract everybody, you know, make sure that... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Aki, Marisa, Jimmy DR's Marisa is a savage. Pardon me. I'm really curious to see how much carnage is going to be laid waste here. But, okay, they might know the matchup. I like this double drive impact. We saw that again. We've seen that a few times from other people. It's basically just you steal more drive meter if you do drive impact. So they try to put him in burnout. No dice here, but still a great spot. Another just check throw here. Kharsonist is just firing on all cylinders right now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we saw before. This is what happens, right? Kharsonist gets that early lead, and it's just really hard to take it back, right? It's like candy from a kid. Kharsonist gets ahead. You are not getting the lead back unless Kharsonist lets you. So that is what's kind of happening here. Jimmy DR finding an opening though. Good punish kind of grab, but can he continue? Oh, unhand me! That's almost all your meter gone.
That's a lot of damage there. That is unfortunate. Tried to get off me. That's the interesting thing about Aki. I don't think they really have that much good reversals, and a perfect to say right back at you. Excuse me, I can be a bit of a momentum machine too. So we're going straight to the final round right now. Perfect from Jimmy DR. Just absolutely scary to deal with here. I can't believe it. That is an armored counter, and it's very quick. Great way to get in. And now we're seeing Aki driven back to the corner again.
Absolutely. This is what that character can do, right? At the end of the day, both these characters do not have a reversal, so it's all steam ahead. If you're in mid-stage and not playing the matchup right, we're seeing corner to corner. Jimmy just laying on the pressure. He's punching the wall. He's beating down if he can, but Kharsonist gets an opening here. Gonna maybe try to do level 3 if he can. No, just goes to the full safe jump right after. And now we're back to neutral.
Absolutely. I like the idea. Just needed one more touch to possibly end the round there. And we're seeing the jump away a light punch there just to use that as a way to get him off here. But this is literally just one hit left. He wants to try to find a way. Oh my goodness. He just interrupts the step kick from Jimmy DR, and Kharsonist takes game 1. That's crazy.
That is so disgusting every time. I mean, Kharsonist's been playing this character for a hot minute, through thick and thin, and we're just seeing the expertise. But Jimmy DR, no slack either. He's definitely just got to find a way to deal with this huge burst that Kharsonist can do.
Absolutely. We're trying to find a way to get in. That's what Jimmy kind of struggles with. Sorry, not Jimmy. Marisa struggles with themselves. Kind of have a bit of a predictable way to get in. So once you find a way to get around the Superman punches, the Gladiuses, the step kicks, then the Marisa does tend to struggle. But right now, look at those multiple step kicks. Tries to jump away, doesn't jump away this time, and eats a huge Guru command grab. Slithers out. It's not able to catch the Aki, almost said Ari, but just gets dunked on. There, great grab there from Jimmy DR, just to take that round there pretty convincingly. But this is the thing about Street Fighter 6. The momentum can shift at any time. Kharsonist just has to reset and just say, hey, you know, that was big. And look at that. You can drive impact the step kicks. I don't like the fact that he tried to go for double drive impact there. But hey, this is still in a good spot for Kharsonist.
Absolutely. And that's where it gets scary too, because you know, you're dealing with like what is a very burly, big muscly character, Marisa, and these slippery snake options that, you know, they both have explosive options, but Kharsonist is able to move around a little bit more. You got the slide, you got the jump ins, and the dash too. But you're in corner now. You had your advantage. You kind of did throw a little bit there, but Jimmy, if he goes for a DI here, can't quite lock the snake down.
No, that's the scary thing about it. It looked like he could have possibly been able to try to go for a drive impact, but didn't this time. Okay, caught lacking, unfortunately, with the Scutum. Thought he was going to be able to get a counter off of that and didn't. So Kharsonist is just kind of letting him chill right now, because you do get that stacking poison. So I like that idea from Kharsonist. Just puts it on there, just lets it slowly but surely kind of drain. But the more Jimmy just kind of stands there. What a catch, by the way. And the more he's going to pretty much suffer. Just like a lot of that damage right there was through the poison bubble. The poison puddles itself.
Yeah, you know, obviously Jimmy likes to play a little bit slower at times if possible, but again, when you're fighting fireball characters, you can't really do that. Someone like Aki with these punish options, these pokes, he's good at these good moves. You can't be playing as defensive as you like to. You have to actually kind of get in there. And oh, the parry baited! Oh, now you're in trouble. Now you're in Slam Town.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand Kharsonist's impatience there, just wanted to go in, but unfortunately, he kind of read that like a book. Great confirmed there. Thought he was gonna grab there. Gets it. Here's the thing about Marisa. Wow, he decides not to go for a drive rush grab, but just gets a full combo instead. This is it. All you gotta do is just do one more.
Oh yeah.
It's level 3. Wow.
Finishes his food. Yup. Get that protein. Give me that that hit too. Gonna take that round. End game actually.
Yep, absolutely. She got sent 5 ways to Sunday, and we're seeing a one ball game right now. Best 3 out of 5, so we still got some more, you know, carnage to see. But that was just a great conversion there from Jimmy DR. Just his patience paid off. He didn't have the poison bubble on him. Wasn't that concerned about Aki at that time with if she's not poisoned, so just able to take advantage of it. But like we said, you know, new round, new me, and we're just seeing Kharsonist just kind of run over Marisa right now, and that's the round.
Yeah, he's looking evolved, eviscerated right there. Jimmy DR, you know, maybe got a little too confident from the last round. Didn't remember that obviously he's playing a character that's also going to adapt as well. So they're running a little bit too hot on the engine, but you got to remember to slow it down and speed up at times. And right there, too much lead foot on the gas. And we are seeing what Kharsonist does when you overextend your leads.
Absolutely. That was a great punish right there. And this is the scary thing about it. Marisa wants to go in. She's going to drive rush in. She's going to try to hit you. But here's the thing. That puddle, it doesn't stop you from your tracks, but it does stack poison there. So you're going to slowly but surely lose a decent amount of health if you not do anything. But look at... that heavy kick has so much range on it. That just caught me off guard. I thought that was going to whiff, but
big move, man. And if it hits, it's safe jump, and we see now too how that safe jump leads into this level 3, which is definitely, we didn't even got a question. It's taking it. That is game number 2 going to Kharsonist, able to find one hit and lead all the way into the death of Jimmy DR for that game.
Yeah, that's the scary thing about playing against Aki as Marisa. By the looks of it, it's gonna you're not having a fun time at a distance. You're not having the most fun time up close. It's really hard to keep this up, and a lot of characters have a chance to continue the throw loops after with a dash, but Marisa does not. She has to spend drive rush, and that makes a big difference in my opinion. So it's just one of those things too that Marisa just has a hard time dealing with this. Read the saw that command grab coming a mile away. I don't believe this is gonna kill, but deciding to spend all the resources. That's level 2.
Oh,
and it doesn't. Sajam, you might want that that clip.
Yeah, somebody clip that. Send it to Sajam.
And look at this. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Even in Burnout, that move is not not safe, unfortunately, as Kharsonist is on set point.
Kharsonist is able to find these small leads into big damage. Even there, you know, even though he didn't kill off it, he put himself in a position where you're burnt out. So even when it doesn't finish, he still got that insurance after that you're going to go down eventually.
Absolutely. I love that drive rush in the overhead. The charge back punch is so scary to deal with. Too great. Going for a safe jump. Gets a throw after. Okay, this is what we need to see. And we got it. Okay, so we're going into the final round. Kharsonist wins this. He takes the set 3-1. If Jimmy wins this, we're going to see a game 5 here. But great catch, but even better Scootum to start things off.
That was disgusting there. We saw kind of how these things can lead into a huge advantage there. And obviously, start off strong with a throwback. Get Marisa in corner. Make that character a lot worse than she is when she can play neutral with you. But we're seeing kind of how it looks right now. It's just get poison on her and then kind of go in after. Oh, the check right there. Oh, we might go to corner.
Great check. Thought he was going to press more buttons and went for a command grab instead. But great
one-hand me. Oh!
Great reaction there. Decides to use the level 3 to get rid of the drive meter, so it's going to put Jimmy DR in burnout here. That's a great matchup tool right there. Just being able to say, hey, you're not going to be able to do anything after that Superman punch, so I get a free drive impact. And now he's forcing Jimmy to go in, and he has no choice, because if he tries to jump over the puddle, you're going to get anti-aired. I like that idea. Jumps away, and boom, skewers Jimmy DR out of the bracket as Kharsonist moves on 3-1.
That's right. He was just able to consist. Character's not going to get worse. And much like other characters, not going to really get worse. Jazdero and Bison. I mean, come on now. I thought I was a CJP.
No, so here's the thing. He's a double character specialist, in my opinion. I understand why he probably doesn't want to play JP. He wants to try to kind of figure it out with Bison first, with the rush down, with the mind setups, all that jazz. Bison, despite who Bison is, he is, in my opinion, one of the most straightforward characters in the game. And sometimes if you're just kind of uncomfortable with playing against a character, I feel like Bison is just there to, you know, kind of figure things out.
He's reliable. He's like chicken chips at a new restaurant. You know what I mean? Like you are going to have an okay time. You get your protein in there. It's gonna be edible, right? But we're seeing now kind of how that's looking. I mean, Liquid's doing a very good job in what I think would be a really tough matchup. I think they're putting some good work here. But again, as you mentioned, this could get very scary very quickly.
Absolutely. Grabs him out of the drive impact. Bison, you know, in this game is kind of like a cool ranch here. You kind of, it's a stable Psycho Crusher, all that jazz, you know, that we love to see. But we throw in some spiciness here with the mind setups that Bison provides here, and you just get this unrealistic concoction of buffalo sauce that M. Bison provides, and it's just a little bit too spicy there for Liquid right now, but it's still only game 1. That's 3 out of 5 here. Gets the mind set up and just does not block.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Bison's not a character you can really DI against because these things happen. You get hit by one thing. We're just seeing the corner pressure right now with the ball on you. You got some time to decide, but doesn't actually take advantage of it. And now we're looking kind of low on meter. I'd say so myself. You're actually burnt out against Dhalsim. Even if you're Bison, you don't want to be that guy.
Absolutely not. Tries to just press buttons anyways, just doesn't care, and I respect that. But now we're going to be stuck in the corner. You'd think that Dhalsim wouldn't be too great in the corner, but he is. Look at those cute little Yoga Fire setups there as he brings it back to final round in game 1 against Jazdero. Great stuff by Liquid? No, Liquid. As he's just baited out that Psycho Crusher. Doesn't get much up for it.
Ooh!
Back to neutral.
I like that little check on the big arms there. You know, the hitbox analogy right there I said before. And he just catching... These players at this level are noticing or catching a lot of Dhalsim's moves with these hits that may not normally work, but the hitbox and hurtbox extends, so you can actually take punish of it.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about it. It makes a lot of sense that there are some hurt boxes on Dhalsim, just to make it, you know, not that belligerent, but you get hilarious interactions like that. That kind of makes you wonder, like, what the heck is going on? But look at this. It's not going to do that much damage, to be honest with you, even in critical art. I believe this is critical art territory. It's just that it's because off of a light starter. But hey, still decent amount. 33%, and still in a good spot here in the corner, but trades. Liquid's got to find something here without putting his limbs out. And as I say that,
yeah, you know, as you said that, he did put the limbs out. He got hit for doing just that. I think it's interesting though, that matchup in general. It was scary because he had to jump around, right? Because if he does stay there and do a fireball, that is immediately OD Psycho Crusher into level 3, which is a true combo if it hits. So you have to play very cautious. He tried his best, but I mean, it's Bison, right? As we mentioned, he's so consistent at these mistake advantage states, right? So you make one mistake and he's already in your face, eating your lunch, laughing at you, and you can't do anything about it.
Absolutely. You know, for Liquid, this might be one of his toughest sets of his life, but for M. Bison, it's just Tuesday, but still, can't count him out just yet. This is game 2, Bison versus Dhalsim.
I know it's definitely far from over, but this is a very scary situation to be in, right? Bison is just a scary character. You fight for your life out here. You're looking around. Why did I get put into this guy? But I gotta figure it out. I don't have a choice now. But we're seeing, you know, he's so good at hopping around with these. He's got that jump to the super jump, and his ground game is not to be messed with. That drive rush. Oh, parried though, and now we're in corner.
Absolutely, I like that idea. Oh my goodness, he gets the back throw after he catches the whiff. knocks him down out of the air. Dhalsim loves to go in the air, understandably so, but great B reversal there to get off. What a perfect parry. And a confirm off of that, it's going to do 2 damage, but it's going to put him in a very good spot to possibly close this round.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's just catching these. He just knows when you want to press a button. He's ready with his own little hands. He may not have a lot of memory, but he remembers how to punish those moves.
Absolutely. That is so obnoxious, and I love it. It's just, it seems like that crouching medium punch or whatever that is just has enough active frames on it to deal with the super stretchy limbs like the crouching heavy. So I don't know what's going on here. I think they're just kind of throwing stuff out here. It's, I don't know. It's Street Fighter 6. Anything could happen. My mind is just completely warped right now. I blame Bison.
I want to say he's kind of throwing out moves here because, you know, Bison's the forward heavy punch, not forward heavy punch in general. Let's push you a little bit closer. We're seeing corner damage now. Bomb on him, DI! Oh, this is going to hurt. Twitter clip, get him ready. This is going to do a lot of damage, if not kill. Oh, no, it's not going to kill, but it's going to take really low. Wait, does it kill? Hold on.
Wait, is this level 3? Oh, yeah, my goodness. Is he going to take him for a ride? And that's it. Wow, okay. Was that 2 touches? Was just, or like possibly?
Yeah,
that felt
that
like
was
a
2
touch.
touches. Yeah, that was. He felt them up twice, and he exploded. That was not very funny.
Oh god,
horrible.
That's this is the game we play. You know, people talk about how unforgiving roguelikes are, but a lot of people tend to forget how unforgiving fighting games are too. It's just, look at that, just 2 mistakes. Great, perfect parry there, but still, it's a big mountain to climb for Liquid right now against Jazdero.
Yeah, I don't know why he would do him like that in this set. You know, they're from the same country. Maybe they're not friends because he's perfect. He's angry. He's angry.
Getting the perfect on the board, but just has to get another one, maybe to kind of shift the momentum here. But just Jazdero's Bison is just very over.
Yeah, these all, and the DI, they're not able to really target the meter too much. He's not that low, but still a good way to maybe end that combo. Didn't have a better way to do it. Bombs on him, doesn't really get hit though. Able to throw these arms out, not able to get punished. Oh, there it is again. Never mind. I'm lying. He's getting punished again for these long limbs.
Okay, so that is true, but he's kind of having a little bit of a hard time to get in. Good placements of the Yoga Fireballs here. Slides in, does not get punished for it. That's good. Yoga Flame makes him back off. So he's just, look at that. He gets so much drive meter back simply just because he did a move after he teleported. Okay, so we're seeing Bison go in, drive rush overhead, you know, the usual suspects. But, okay, swing and a miss, and we got things turned around. I don't know what's going on, but he traps it, unfortunately, but misses a command grab, doesn't want to commit, sorry, not a command grab, but a throw itself, but Liquid's in burnout, and he unfortunately drops it. Jazdero does, so it's 2-1 now for Liquid.
That's what happens, man. If you're caught lacking with that move, especially if you do a little bit too much on the... You got to remember, level 3 on anybody, it will hurt if you are caught lacking pressing buttons. Every time.
100%. Game 4. I can count. It's 2-1 if I remember correctly. But look at that. Stuff's out. Okay. This is insane. We actually saw 2 Dhalsim moves in a row that he actually was able to stuff out the Bison without getting a trade. That's crazy. But now we're seeing Bison just picking up the pressure, picking up the pace here. Great tick throw there. He's gonna go for some more drive rush, you know, in the normal shenanigans because you get extra frames there. But okay, now we got the mime. There we go. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
But look at this. Okay, so Blinking you might miss. Now Dhalsim has the advantage in the corner here. Great overhead there. This isn't going to kill, but it's going to set up one more chance for possibly the Liquid to close things out. And, oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That beautiful conversion to level 1 is going to just take that first round. I mean, Liquid is looking very, very fluid right now with the way they're playing this first round.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was he mistimed the parry. I don't know if he mistimed the drill on purpose, but that was just insane that he just baited out the parry because of that. And now both players do not want to interact with each other. And that jump back drill caught Jazdero. And look at that scoop. Brings him back out. He was so good at punishing his limbs earlier before, and now just Liquid just decided not to use those moves, and it's been paying dividends almost right now.
Yeah, he's really making sure that you only use moves that are safe or ways in advantage. Oh, this could be bad if you press a button. You press a button, You were standing the same thing, honestly, against that move. The fireball from heaven above. Be rocking you there. And, oh, nice combo. God. Doesn't finish it, though.
Nope.
Jazdero just trying to find his way in, but struggling to do so right now.
Yeah, that was a quirky anti-air confirmed there. So I don't blame Jazdero for not being able to. Look at that. That crossed up. Unfortunate there for Jazdero. Still has showing signs of life here. Just got to figure out something. He wants to close it out here, but great drive reversal bait that should be hit. Shouldn't have to use any meter, and we're going into a final round with great meter advantage. It's got fully loaded. Dhalsim almost has 2 bars, so he wants to try to figure out something here. He really wants him to press a button so he can possibly get a trade. Gets a Psycho Crusher there, knocks him down, drive rush overhead. You know the usual, but great take throw escape there from Liquid.
And the original Bison Gambit there, the overhead, medium low, whatever it is, he is certainly cashing out right here, trying to get a lot of damage, try not to use his meter if he doesn't have to just yet. Wants to make sure, oh, this might be it actually, might cash out here. No, doesn't use level 3, just wants to make sure he gets the bomb confirm as well to do it. Oh, and loses the bomb actually, but he needs to find a way in, try to do something. Oh, once again, oh, this is low.
Yeah, this is scary. Okay, grabs him out of whatever Jazdero was trying to do. Is in a bit of a rough spot. Just goes in with a slide. I like it. And then just EX Psycho Crushers gets him out of the way as Jazdero moves on to Grand Finals over Liquid 3-1.
That he does.
Look at this. Uh-oh.
Whoa,
Loser semis, and
what?
we see Kharsonist going for Terry instead of Aki, the Wild Wolf himself.
Whoa.
Okay.
Kharsonist, what's going on here, buddy? What are you doing?
Maybe he knows something. Maybe he's like, oh, this is a new character. Mikex probably won't know how to deal with Terry. Look at that power wave pressure, though. I like Terry. I don't know if I want to play him in a Street Fighter game, but you know, I do love to see some Terry Bogard representation.
Yeah, no, it's always cool. It's always cool to see the new DLC be used in any capacity. But I think maybe just because you know, scares of the Aki versus Ken matchup potentially, and maybe Aki versus Akuma is pretty rough. So trying to counteract that early on by going for the Terry to mix it up early.
Ooh, look at that, classic. Thought he was gonna go for a throw. Oh, that was disgusting. Mikex there. Please stop. Actually, no, this is actually entertaining to watch here. Akuma's gross. Look at that whip punish, though. Off of that sweep. Whip punish of his own from Terry.
Yep. Keep going. Yes, sir. All the way to corner.
All the way to the corner. That's gross. Remember, when Ken does it, it's not cool. But when Terry Bogard does it,
yeah,
oh, it's sick. I respect
then
it.
It's super cool. We pop off when that happens. Absolutely agree.
Yeah. Oh, he tries to go for a setup there. Terry says no. Rising tackle here. Burn knuckle to get in. It's actually really plus if it's hit late. Unfortunately, he decides to go for the jump instead. Power waves there. Mikex gets the trade. Kharsonist going to final round for game 1. Okay.
It's great to see actually that's working out a little bit, the pick.
Absolutely. This is nice to see. Crack Shoot loses out to the jump in. I believe that was regular air fireball there. Look at that, just shimmying around, just trying to wait for something. Wow, he goes for it. Are you kidding me? Just wake up, Buster. It's not power. It was Power Gazer, but now look at here. Kharsonist. Both players are pretty low on drive meter right now. It's just doing what he can to stay alive. Goes for the demon flip, delays it enough to get buttons. Oh god, this is gross. Into Tatsu into level 3, and that's game 1 for Mikex.
That was looking very good for a second. Maybe even a potential Terry comeback, I thought, is possible, but unfortunately, Mikex just able to slam it down there with level 3 to finish it off. The Akuma special, just destroy your hope and dreams in one move.
Yep. That's Akuma for you. Love to see it, though. I'm really enjoying Mikex's Akuma, and we're seeing the Aki switch out. I respect it. I might have, would have, maybe stuck with Terrence Bogard, maybe another game. But I also understand why they want to switch back to their bread and butter.
Get that bag, yeah. I mean, I feel like, hey, you know what? First Terry top 8, I think, if I'm not incorrect, since coming out in Breakout series. So we're hyped to see that. Kharsonist is just a crowd pleaser, honestly.
Absolutely. You're automatically a crowd pleaser if you play Aki, in my opinion. Just what a fun character just to watch. Just look at that. Crush counter there. We know Akuma has 37 HP, so he's got to watch out for those mistakes, but he's able to jump out of the corner, gets the demon flip, gets the chop. What a wet punish. Just kind of swing and a miss by Kharsonist now, and just paying for right now. I don't think this is going to kill.
Oh
I am going to eat my words.
It is. My goodness, I didn't know that would kill like that. That was insane.
It was like 4 EX moves in a row. That's it was like, we'd have to look that up afterwards, but it was like EX punch, wall splat, EX fireball, EX regular fire, EX ground fireball, into EX top.
Every option in the book, man.
Yeah, every option in the book for
good
Mikex makes me want to pick up Akuma, but then as soon as I pick up Akuma, I'm gonna die, and then I'll be like, no, I don't want to play Akuma anymore. But anyways, look at this. Demon Flip baits out the move, baits out the option that Kharson wanted to do, and now he's once again stuck in the corner. EX Snakes decides not to punish it. I feel like you can. It has no hitbox to it, but it doesn't matter. Aki's stuck in the corner again.
Oh, and Aki's stuck in the corner. Aki's stuck getting hit by level 3. She cannot find a way out. Look
at that. Aki was at almost around 60% to almost 2/3. And just died. Just exploded. What do you do? Pick a god and pray by the sounds of it. And, okay, Kharsonist is back in. He's just probably need a little bit of time to just kind of take a deep breath. But this is looking like Mikex is set to win. But, you know, we've seen people bring it back from a 2-0 deficit. So who knows at this point?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have seen that. We've seen also Kharsonist did have a close run in there with the 3-2, so maybe can have the power to finish what Real One couldn't finish there and actually bring back reverse 3-0. But again, Akuma is a very hard matchup from Aki. I've heard from many sources.
Okay, so yeah, this seems tough. I do like Kharsonist's idea at the beginning to possibly have carry as a solution, but it's just not warmed up as much as Kharsonist Aki is, but which is the tough thing about playing as, you know, playing 2 characters in one game per se. You know what? Like, so good stuff for Mikex, because he's played Luke, now he plays Ken, now he plays Akuma.
Yeah,
and look at him go.
Yeah, I believe you started with Ken, moved to Luke, and then moved back to Ken and Akuma, and you know what? All Shotos, they all really tie together. We're seeing how that kind of can make this well-rounded player with these DPs very rarely, if ever, missing.
That's true, and look at that. Spending the resources now, I don't know, unfortunate drop there. And now look at this.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? You give him an inch, and Mike will
take a mile.
Go the distance.
Yeah, every time, man.
Yeah. Not even just a specific mile, a specific length, just the distance. And that's how scary Mikex is. It's just, you don't want to give Mike a second chance at life, and you don't want to give Mikex the corner either.
No, we've seen what that looks like as well. Both options are not fun. Just, you know, you want to just try to get Mikex to not play if possible, but right now Mikex has definitely got the gamer goggles on, trying to find a way in on this Aki, and consistently has found one so far. Just Kharsonist struggling to kind of keep the Akuma out, and this might be it actually. Full catch-up combo into the
God, that's so gross.
Oh yeah.
There's only 3 things to do in Saskatoon: ball hockey, football, and Street Fighter, and Mikex is definitely going the Street Fighter route as he takes that over Kharsonist 3-0.
Man, that was tough. I mean, you know what? Great gameplay from the side of... That'd be some generational comeback right there. That's very possible. We're heading... Yeah, Akuma. We're hopping with the Akuma. We're sticking with it. Sticking with the guns.
I gotta say, though, shout-outs to Capcom getting just the most ridiculous amount of collabs, by the way. You know, he had the SpyX family. SpyX family little gamer tag there with Anya. But anyways, this is just going to be, I don't know how to describe it besides all Akuma all the time. Look at this pressure. Great punish counter on the fire punch there, but doesn't get anything off of it right now. But gets the corner with the throw. So here we go. Good parry, though, by Mikex.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're seeing what comes down to just an old man trying to just enjoy his time and fighting a literal demon. Like, this is... Akuma does not play around. This guy he wants it. He wants it badly.
Absolutely. Great punish there with the fireball. Doesn't get too much off of it. Decides not to go for rushdown. Goes for EX fireball instead. I like that idea. You don't really want to be near Akuma, and I can't believe he was able to still get a punish off of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, he whipped, he missed. But this is the interesting thing about it. Mikex is struggling this time around. Yeah. Probably doesn't deal with Dhalsims that much. what, just got to figure out the right buttons to press against Dhalsim's limbs, and I think we could probably see a steamroll, but maybe not.
So yeah, you just gotta take the strategy that Jazdero was doing, where you're like, you know, he's throwing limbs and you're punishing it, kind of force him to then use other options, which Akuma is dive flip very good at. You can demon flip over a lot of the moves in the air. There's a lot of ways in. Just kind of, I think right now Mikex is just kind of feeling the way to get in, and obviously Liquid played before, so has that memory of what did you do last time? How can I beat it again? You know?
That's true. Gets the sweep, knockdown, misses the push. Misses the throw, doesn't get as much as I thought he was, but okay, that was kind of cute. Knew that he was going to drop. And
ooh,
that's it. That's
game one
for Liquid. Yeah, that's
game one. Okay.
Okay,
Liquid.
I see you. Okay, so
now
Liquid,
once you let that winner's set be the last win he gets for Mike this tournament.
Yeah, I've heard you're a big fan of Mikex. We'll see how this goes. Mikex and Liquid haven't played this tournament. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. They did play this tournament. What am I kidding?
Yeah, they did. That's why he's in loser right now. So
yeah,
you know,
that's
as a Canadian,
true.
I gotta support my
I
guy
have
right
a
here.
memory of a goldfish sometimes. It's crazy. I think the reason why I didn't remember was because he played Ken, but now he's going Luke. Look at how much
OG's
LP
coming out.
he has. 170,000.
He's been playing. Yeah, he's been playing.
Yeah, no, that's almost as much as Joe Moroccan.
They don't play around with these Lukes, man. The season one was a time, man. It was a war zone.
That was a time for sure. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, he's
Okay,
running
that's
down.
a little bit of a moneymaker. It has enough of the hitbox on the knee to kind of pop him out of the sky. I like that idea that that Mikex is going for, but unfortunately, he's just running into too much stuff right now. But as soon as I say that,
run him down right now. Oh, he's burnt out though. He's burnt out.
He's burnt out, but a lot of Luke players don't care that he's burnt out. They just try to keep up the pressure as much as possible. But it's hard to do that when you have low health and you just get chipped out by Dhalsim's Yoga Flame.
Yeah, it's Dhalsim of all characters. That's the one character you really don't want to be burnt out against. I feel like even if you win this, you got to consider, like, does Liquid know the matchup, right? Obviously, you know Dhalsim now, kind of, but you can switch characters all the time you want, but eventually, you know, you got to consider, is this going to help me actually win the set, you know?
That's true, and you know that's the thing about it. Mikex does have a lot of characters to choose from. Look at this. You know, he probably hasn't played Luke in a while, but it doesn't really matter. It's still the same old.
It's a fundamental character, man. If you play the game well, you'll play good Luke.
Absolutely. Look at that. Okay, pressure. He's not able to drive impact because he did put himself in burnout. Does it again, and I like that. Honestly, it's a great way to get him off. Liquid does have like very low health, so one more touch that's not like a throw or maybe a light starter. It's gonna
absolutely
it does not. Great.
He's staying his lead as much as he can, man. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. I like that those advancing punches like do really good work by the looks of it on that Dhalsim teleport. So I like that awareness. You want to keep him grounded and close to you as much as possible because you don't want to get hit by that nor the fireballs for sure. Great jump in.
Oh,
we're going to Memphis.
Level 3. Yeah, we're going to Memphis. Blue 42, take him down to the streets. Show him the fist and the business. Good thing about a half HP Liquid needs to find an answer now. Obviously wants level 3 of his own. Does have a very low meter resource though. That is something to look out for here. That could end up putting him in a really bad spot sooner or later.
Yeah, definitely. This is the tough thing about it. Great thing that I did mention about with Luke before is that he can put in work with or without drive meter. But now it's going to be up to Liquid to find a way to put him in the corner or just have him eat every single projectile that he can possibly throw out. And great whip punish there. Is he going to... He's not going to have enough to go for that critical art. Nope. It's going to be enough for him to not close out the game, but to bring it to final round. What? No,
that's all he needed there, man.
Unsurprisingly.
Sorry. He did win that game. Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, wait a minute.
That really caught me off guard. I thought that the icon was just for round 2, but no, that he already won that. It was round 3. But here we go, game 3, one apiece, best 3 out of 5, of course. And the losers final. Pardon me, of Breakout Esports. I almost forgot where we're at. But it's been eventful. It's been an eventful day, and it's been
100%. Yeah, and he's. Right now, he's low on meter, low on health, but it doesn't matter because never mind, it does matter actually. That is gonna matter.
Yeah, look at that, low on health, low on drive meter. That is very unsafe. I respect the intent to possibly close the gap, but of course, Breakout Series number 8. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Mikex is not going down without a fight.
no, absolutely not. Just trying to make a run here.
Yep.
But Liquid's just so good at these escapes here. Oh, is that again? Yeah, you jumped, and that's going to be your meter in a second if you can't find a way out. But he does actually get level 1. Oh, you gave him so much bar. Oh, no.
And then he's at no, he's low on drive meter again, stuck in the corner. Look at this. He's trying to find a way.
Oh.
I like the fact that he tried to go for jabs, but still was not able to get through the pressure. That is actually really scary. Like those point blanks.
Yeah.
I like what he was trying to go for. Unfortunately, he chose the wrong gaps and ate it. He just ate all those fireballs. But it's not over yet. Game 4 coming up.
Yeah, no, not even close to over yet. There's still a lot of time to think about what you're going to do here, but maybe you see another character switch. I'm not sure. No, we're going to stick with the Luke tried and true here. Going back to the OG. It seems like, you know, finding a way in consistent in Liquid is so hard. It's like you get patched. You know, every time you say find a way in, he's like, that's never happening again, you know?
Absolutely. And so here's the thing. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It looked like he almost lost advantage there after that miss input. But
yeah,
we're seeing Liquid stuck in the corner right now, and it just seems that, like, you know, even though he's down 2 games to 1, just look at the amount of confidence Mikex has right now. But unfortunately, okay, never mind there. Great interception there. Even better patience to bait out the V reversal that we haven't seen in a while. And now Mikex has a chance to bring this back to game 5. Look at that.
I like that.
Unfortunate.
Yep. That's how it starts. I mean, we saw that's what Jazdero was doing, right? The game 1 was kind of like a wonky thing, but as soon as you figure out, wait a minute, I can actually go ahead and punish your long moves, I'm going to keep doing that.
Oh, absolutely. And, okay, cute little confirm there. Not gonna do. It's gonna do a little bit of damage for 1 bar off of a light starter, but you know, still Liquid is in a very good spot. Mikex has less than 2 bars of drive meter. Great anti-air. Oh my goodness, put the brakes a little bit too early there. Not too early, but like early enough. But just catches it, and this is set point for Liquid.
Yeah, it seems like every time Mikex gets the lead, it's just Liquid's able to find a good push back there, and we see kind of how that turns out. Oh, the jumps, the hops, he's bouncing around. Can he stop this? Liquid needs to put a stop to this bleeding so we can end the set nice and clean if he wants to, but we want to see, obviously, Game 5. As spectators, more games is more fun, but Liquid's trying to find a way to this. Oh, the perfect parry! Oh, no! He's back in the corner.
Back in the corner, back out now. Okay, we're going to try to see if Mike can weather the storm once again. Liquid's choosing to opt out of the close range shenanigans. Just gonna try to hit him with the fireballs, with the little stretchy limbs, with the shoulder barge. Make way for the big dog here.
I like that. I like to charge in there and make sure that he claims some space here. Oh, this could be a level 3 finish. Actually gonna do it. Oh, and there it is. He does not drop those 119,000 LP. You think he's gonna miss a level 3? No, sir, not today. As we gain number 4, head over to Mikex. We're going to Game 5.
I can't believe it. We're going to Memphis and Game 5 at the same time. The funniest thing about it is that it was three crouching jabs, drive rushed into a confirm. I thought there could have been a possible chance that we would have had another clip for Sajam's Will It Kill, but for Mikex, that's not the case. We're going to Game 5 on the beach.
It's all business right now. Mikex just wants to end it as fast as he can right there. And we're seeing kind of how that looks on the side of, oh, punish, kind of grab. That's not very fun at all. And you're low on meter against Dhalsim, not where you want to be at all. Not an ideal vacation spot, I'll tell you that much. This space is, but this gameplay right now currently is not.
Absolutely, but we're seeing Liquid get a lot of mileage out of the jump back drill kick. Does a good job of catching late throws. So I like that idea, and the drill too, just kind of mixing up the timing a little bit. But the anti-air drive impact gets stuffed by drive impact itself. And this could potentially
level 2?
be death.
Oh
yeah!
My God! Oh yeah!
We're playing a game of basketball. Hello. That was sick. Great confirm. No matter how long he's been playing Ken and Akuma, you never forget those loot combos that you've done, especially when you have 120,000 LP on this bad boy.
Yeah, this is a try and true. He knows what he's doing on this, so he's not going to mess up those level 2 combos or level 3 combos. But right now, oh, the jump in. That's big damage from this next round. Oh, I like that knee extension too. Oh,
okay, level 3. Okay, I like this idea. It's definitely still going to have a lot of time in the round to build up another meter there for some extra damage. So I like this level 3 to get off. But Liquid's still near the corner.
He's got to find a way out of that corner, man. He's struggling to find many ways in. But, oh, we're seeing kind of how he's playing around this, though. Good fireball. Get that space if he can. Trying to keep that meter management. Oh, per parry, though. That's going to hurt. Oh, no, not too much. Just a jab to start off.
The air. I think it was wasn't landing when he punished. That was kind of crazy. Either that or he rejumped. But great grab there. Still has a chance to bring it to the last round in the last game of the set.
Oh, yeah, it's certainly far from over. I mean, this is just... They're two very, very talented players. They're not going down with a massive fight if they don't have to. And ooh,
oh my
level
goodness.
2 could kill here if he gets a hit, though.
Yep. Tribe rushes out. He tries to get in, but unfortunately goes the wrong way. So he's going to have to eat a sea of fireballs, and he's only at less than 2 bars. So whatever he wants to do, he's going to... Are you kidding me? He just mashes? Disrespects the pressure from Liquid, and he
That's not it, though.
does not kill. But he... No way! This is insane. Okay,
yes,
that should have ended with
insane.
the black drive reversal, but that's just how things go sometimes. But Mikex clutches it out as he.
Well, both these players are very confident, and I'm interested to see who he's going to play. He's played a lot of M Bison and a lot of JP, so I'm wondering. I think it's going to be a really interesting part actually about this set is that we don't really know until we're already in it who they're going to play, right? Because both these players have played a variety of characters so far today, so. We really don't know who we're going to see just yet, right? We saw Terry come up from Kharsonist. This top 3 in general has been a very diverse set of character picks.
Absolutely, and we got the tail of the tape right here. Jazdero with the Bison, with a little bit of JP in the background somewhere. He's played 9 matches. His main fighter's Bison. He's got 6 matches won with a win rate of 67, but every time he won his matches, he was able to convert 100% of the time. That means that if he was on the final round, if he just had to win the next round, he was able to convert that pretty easily, and he's gotten first to match point 5 times too.
Yeah, no, not a slouch by any means to this game, and with the characters that Jazdero's been playing this, just in general, Jazdero's had a very, very strong showing at all the Breakout series we've seen in general.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see someone just kind of maintain a consistent level of professionalism stat wise.
Absolutely. So Jazdero had 2 grand finals appearances. This time we got Mikex in his first grand final appearance in the Breakout series. 16 matches played with Luke, 75% win rate, 12 matches won, first to match point 10 times with a match point conversion of 90%. Of course, he's going to be able to clutch it out 90% of the times. Pretty good. And then, of course, we got a 13th place at Duel Academy. We got the Lightning Dome launch season number 9, a 2nd place finish. Also, back in the day when Aegis Esports had tournaments, he did really well in the Invitational series as well. Can't sleep on Mikex, not at all.
No, never. No. Very, very, very well-known player in this game. Will continue to be one I'm sure, for some time. Definitely cannot sleep on a player like that. Ain't no way.
No, absolutely not at all. So, of course, Mikex is in the lower bracket side, so that means that he's going to have to reset the bracket and then win another bracket against Laggers Jazdero. Yeah. But if Jazdero wins the first set, that's it. That's the weekly.
That's it. Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Yep. This will be, I believe, if Jazdero takes this, it'll be Jazdero's first weekly win at the Breakout series. Pardon me, my brain is freezing up. His last appearance was last week.
Be a different outcome, of course, and we're gonna head into a Ken versus Bison. What do you think about this matchup?
Ken and Bison. All right, so we've seen like 3 different characters, unsurprisingly, from Mikex. It's really good to see.
Yeah.
We might see the JP later on, but right now it's just... I feel like M. Bison is a great character to just kind of get a feel for their opponents. It's just like, I I don't have to worry about what I have to do. I just have to worry about what my opponent does.
Okay.
What they like to do, what their habits are. Great, perfect parry on the overhead. But yeah, this is still a little bit of a mountain to climb. But if it's anybody that can climb said mountain, it's Mikex. Sure.
Absolutely not. Mikex definitely is made the run so far for this tournament come from some tough runs so far, but it's been looking good. We've seen the comeuppance, and we're seeing both characters pretty low in cornering. Oh, the low medium kick. Ugh, level 1 finish it.
Yeah, he pressed Nightmare to seal the deal. I like that. He didn't have to be stingy with his meter. If he was, it would have gave Mikex another chance at life, which you definitely don't want to do. So, okay, perfect parry with the front throw instead of a back throw. Decided not to go for the corner, but sometimes that's a little bit hard to kind of think just right out the gate. But now we're seeing Ken carry him closer to the corner, but great driver versus to push him away. But Ken's back in it.
Yeah. Maintain that distance, obviously, of a character like Ken. You want to kind of keep a very social distance if you can. This character is very scary. You don't want to be giving that away for free. So, oh, we're seeing now, though, what Bison does when he gets close. This looking like it's going to be a clip. Yep, that might be wrapped up.
Oh, that is. We're going to take it for a ride, and that's going to be game 1 for Jazdero. I looked at Discord just for one quick second, and all of a sudden, Jazdero just deletes Mikex's life bar there. It's game 2 up next.
And that's the thing, man. You can't look away from this character. You know, M. Bison, he's like a kid with a gosh darn fork and an electric outlet. This character exploded in seconds, man. You cannot look away. He's got a lot of damage, and it is like a 2-touch thing here. Oh, and that's burnt out Mikex, trying to find a way to burn him out back, but can't quite do it. I mean, oh, the fireball actually nicely timed there. Does catch a jump back.
Absolutely. But here we go. It doesn't matter. It actually does matter, especially when the fact that you get a gorgeous whiff punish there. And now we're seeing both players have both their drive meter back. We're going to see some more pressure from Ken. Just going to use all of that drive meter to almost close it out. This is the scary thing about Street Fighter 6. Look at that. You have a pixel. He wants to press a button so badly, and there we go. He tried to go for the overhead. Mikex is not that scared. Mikex was probably hoping that Jazdero would have went for the overhead there just so he could close it out with that crouching light kick.
Big sweep again. I like that sweep. Catching the M. Bison, just trying to exist, do his funny buttons is not going to work there. And now we see, though, M. Bison able to kind of get this bomb on you. The bomb setup is just such a strong start to any kind of neutral setting. It's very, very scary and hard to deal with this Ken.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of the reasons why I thought about picking up Bison. Just, I don't want characters to mash against me. Why not just have a bomb on there just so, look at this.
Exactly.
He doesn't want to do anything. He eats the plus frames there, has to take the throw. The scissor kick being pretty safe. Oh, God, this could possibly, this is definitely it here. We're seeing the classic. He doesn't go for level 3 there. Unfortunate drop there. I realized that Jazdero's not not the one on round point, so it makes sense for him to save his meter.
Yeah, doesn't want to cash out just yet and waste potentially losing the next round as well on top of it. Oh, Mike's slowing it down a little bit, slowing the pace. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's going to burn out.
Absolutely. So here's the thing about that. Mikex takes games 2. It looks like that was not chip at all. He wanted to press a button to deal with that, but I feel like maybe he could have possibly not died from chip, but we'll never know. Well,
after the low, because of the burnout, I don't think he had time to do anything about that, actually.
Really? You think? Yeah. You think it would have been? You think he would have died regardless?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, even if he pressed a button there, he was like, just. I could be wrong. An analyst could probably tell me differently, but I'm pretty sure.
Replay takeover, maybe.
Who knows? He was done. Maybe the takeover. I think he might have been done there.
That's true. We'll find out some other time, but right now, Mikex is in control, doing a good job of keeping Bison in the corner. You know, what better way to, beat up M. Bison than to, not give him a chance to press any buttons. And look at that.
Is true, yeah.
That's crazy. Anyways, I'm so sorry, but it's round 1 for Mikex, but we've seen Jazdero kind of just turn things around, and we're seeing, look at that catch there. That's a lot of damage that's going to be poured out soon.
Yeah, he's able to find a lot of these hits here, and it's just really a struggle to actually get past it. You can't quite see what you should do about it. You're trying to, like, find a way around these Mike hits, but again, Ken is just so good at these small hits, and he can just go crazy with these. We're seeing what it looks like right now. A huge combo into level 3.
No.
Is that going to be it?
I think that's going to be it, and we're going to see... Yes, it is. The last hit. It was definitely the last hit for Mikex for sure.
Yeah.
That was a lot quicker than expected. I did not expect Mikex to take 2 games in what seemed to be less than 5 minutes. Drive rush overhead to start things off there. Jazdero, you hooligan. Look at that.
Jazdero taking names right now with that one.
I don't know what he was thinking. That was a cool idea, though, to spice things up. But, you know, speaking of spicing things up, carrying him all the way to the corner here, goes for a run-stop pressure, hits the... I don't know, and that looks like standing heavy punch just stopped Bison in his tracks there, and we're in the same situation that we saw like 2 games in a row, and it looks like Mikex is now possibly on reset point.
He's looking very confident in the gameplay right now. We're just seeing, oh my goodness, really? He is toying with him right now. You watch my combo video, bro. Check this out. He right now is not taking a lick of damage right now for this game so far. Oh, punish counter. No, you can't do that. Oh, he's just trying to find a hit on him, but Jazdero looking desperate right now, and that might be a perfect... Oh, no, doesn't quite finish it. Not all the way. Her parry actually could probably kill here. Doesn't the DI... Oh, this is probably looking like it's going to be it.
That, I don't know what's going on. He perfect parry to drive impact, and it gave him enough time to drive impact back for a perfect. And we're seeing a reset. Here's the interesting thing about Street Fighter 6. Some people might groan and be like, oh, not a reset. These games go by so quick.
Yep.
It is insane. That's why I like commentating Street Fighter 6 so much. It's just action-packed, a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things to kind of wrap your head around. You got drive rush, you got drive impact, you got all the tools that these characters have. And now we're probably going to see the JP. The Bison took a game up, but unfortunately was not able to close out the set against Mikex Killer Ken. Now he's got to find a way with that JP to close things out. He's losing confidence in Bison. Hopefully the JP will maybe be able to find solace and be able to bring home his first weekly win.
I want to say maybe. The only thing I think, though, that makes me a little hesitant is the fact that, you know, we've seen a lot of times in the more pro play stuff, too, with the Japanese League and SFL, that, you know, obviously Akuma does struggle at times with the against Bison because the 2-touch becomes like a 1.5 touch, right? But also, if he does go JP, he can go to Akuma, and Akuma's really good against JP. So it's kind of like this weird area where Ken beats the Bison beats the Akuma beats the JP. I don't know about JP versus Ken, though. That's the one thing I'm not sure of. In this matchup, it could go either way, right?
Yeah, so hopefully we'll find that out soon. We're just seeing Jazdero just take a deep breath. You know, there's I don't think there's too much of a time limit, but you know, hopefully, you know, he's just gonna try to get himself a drink of water or something like that, a little stretch, something just to figure something out, just so he can possibly
an answer. Maybe go to the washroom or something. To, you know, kind of.
It's crazy. I don't want to play against Mikex.
No, yeah.
Nobody wants.
I'm actually
to
gonna hit the washroom real quickly. One second, I'll be right back.
Absolutely. I'll find a way to somewhat remotely hold it down. So you go right ahead. Okay, Breakout Series, weekly number 8, Grand Finals. Thank you so much to everybody tuning in. Shout outs to our sponsors, Mad Cats, One Shot Energy, and Bloodline Card Shop, of course, alongside Crown of Valor Esports, an up-and-coming esports organization, graciously donated money to this prize pool, sitting at $109.75. We still have some codes to redeem on Matcherino. Matcherino.com/T/breakout. SF6 is the link. Of course, I believe you can also, there's some commands in the Twitch chat as well that you could be able to get there. We got 11 codes left, 39 out of 50 redeemed. Of course, it costs nothing. All you got to do is just sign in using your Twitch, using your Facebook, using your Gmail, whatever you'd like. And we're seeing Jazdero come in possibly with the Bison. He's going to try to run it back with the Bison. Okay. Bracket reset. This is the last set of the night for Breakout Series Street Fighter 6. And we're seeing Jazdero wants to possibly close it out. He's got his skip. He's got his food arrived. I don't know, having food arrive during tournament, maybe he thought he was going to clear it out in one set. Who knows? But it's Mikex here. Going to bring him out to the corner right now. Good throw tech there. Now we're just kind of shimmying back and forth. Jazdero's a little bit more reluctant to kind of go in, and understandably so. Ken has such an amazing tool set to kind of just keep Bison from stop playing with that. EX Psycho Pressure just doing a great job here with shutting him out. But look at this conversion here. Okay, another grab. What's for breakfast? Okay, overhead. First in the mind. Oh, are you back?
I'm back. How we looking?
Okay,
I'm back. How we looking?
We're looking good. We're cooking a bit with Bison right now. We decided to go back to playing Bison, but look at that catch there. Dragon Lash, Shikujinrai Kyaku level 2. That is definitely not going to kill, but it's going to put them both in burnout here.
Yep. Oh, but the Jinrai again, man. Dude, he's gotten so much off of that so far.
It's crazy. Mikex is just a demon. He's on one right now, and just his Ken, his Akuma, his loop was able to close it out against Liquid, and now he's switched to a completely different character. And just the Tatsu into Shoryuken goes for a throw. Okay, great perfect parry though.
Perfect parry was good, but again, like the damage he's getting off of these bombs is not that much, right? He's doing some meter, but again, his Ken damage is just looking. Oh, it's just catching him every move he's doing. You can't do those. You can't play the game right now against the way Mikex's Ken is operating on this table.
I can't believe poor Bison's getting beat up by a guy with basketball shoes. Like it's
that's
actually,
what I'm. Yeah,
it's actually insane.
And you know they're like rubbed out because it's not even making squeak. Those are not fresh shoes. Like he's not squeaking when he steps on the floor. Like those are like Ed, right? Like you hear the squeaks and everything.
Yeah.
Those are not clean. Those are old, raggedy, like 10 years ago shoes. You know, maybe his dad's shoes.
He bought them at Foot Locker. He's got good mileage out of it if it's 10 years ago.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Those are durable. Back in the day when they were durable. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, but you know what's not durable right now?
The
defense right now of Jazdero. Oh, the JP. Seems like a good pick, but I mean, he's getting worked right now at the start of this. Maybe. Oh, we got some range though. This is where I get strong again, right?
Yeah, but here we go. Like life, death, and taxes. Ken rushing you down is absolutely just as certain.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
We're seeing some resistance though. We're seeing some resistance. That's what we want to see if we're fans of Jazdero here, and I respect it. But unfortunate, he read the. I like that so much from Mikex. He just waited. He knew that one day that he was going to whip out the EX Amnesia, and he just read it. So
he was ready. Yeah, he with the Contra Medium Punch 2 to start, so like less risk if he was to get countered. Like he could kind of like defensively back up for not too much leg on it, but still the pressure already in corner again. The round just started.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about Mikex. And Ken, of course, gets thrown to the corner. You're in a weird spot where you want to zone him out. And he gets the level 2 activation. I like that a lot. He activated it right before the Phantom even had a chance to hit. So it gave him so much time to mix Ken up. And we're going to his final round.
No opening, closed case right there. Much like that stock, he did not let him play the game right there. That's what you want to be doing against a Ken like that, though. You have to do those things. You have to press to stop him from getting any kind of opening on you.
Absolutely, and we're seeing Jazdero just kind of use those cane attacks to kind of keep Ken at a distance, because if you don't, this is what's going to happen. With great awareness, just a mesh. I like that idea. Cute little teleport, tosses him into the corner, but even better, drive rush to punish those portals.
Yeah, as you said, you got to keep Ken kind of in that area away from you. And drive impact. I'm sorry about this one. It's going to hurt, buddy. Nothing personal, kid. But he is taking all the way with level 3. Yep. Cash out. Don't risk it. Don't do level 2. Maybe level 2 could have killed. But again, don't risk it with JP level 3 when you're burnt out, right?
Absolutely. And that was the round, if I remember. That's game 2. So, of course, that was a great idea to use the level 3 to close it out. And this could be tournament point for Mikex. He was in lower bracket, was able to convincingly reset the bracket 3-1, I believe. And now we're almost seeing a 3-0 for Mikex.
Absolutely, yeah. We're seeing kind of how we can change up this pace with different characters. Right, each character kind of brings something new to the way Mike's been playing this game. Obviously, the Ken is just able to just deconstruct Jazdero right now, and the Luke was used last match, and before that Akuma. But right now, we're all thinking about Ken, and we're just struggling right now as Jazdero to keep Ken away. You know, this is a good start though. We had a couple good stabs.
Hey, I like that little delay there with the jab from the drive rush. Now he's got him with the throw. Misses with the jab, but still, JP's kind of a little bit scared here. But as soon as I say that, he swats him away with the game.
Yeah, we're seeing kind of how like he's able to evolve slowly. Now we're burnt out. See, this is where it gets scary as Ken, but oh, still approaching forward, forcing him to use that meter. Oh, this is going to hurt a lot. Oh, level 2. Level 1, actually. Is this going to take it? No, but he can just grab all the finish.
Not enough, but still a good spot.
Disgusting.
Oh boy, Grand
Disgusting
Finals
right
reset. Pardon me, but this could be it here for Mikex.
And more than just a reset, it's like the full thing. The movie's reset all the way around. We did a full 180 because right now it might be a reverse 6-0, I think, unless I'm incorrect on that.
Yeah, if Jazdero took game 1, that could be 6 games in a row for Mikex, which is insane. But can't count out Jazdero. This is not his first time.
No.
Definitely can't count out Jazdero at all. Just being able to play at such a high level with 2 different characters, just like Mikex here. And okay, cute little confirm. Gets a little teabag on the go. I don't know if he's just trying to buffer those pillars, but this might bite him.
That might put him in a weird spot. Oh, you might have given an opportunity to Mikex. You might not want to
burnt
do that.
out as well.
You might not want to do that.
With a critical alert, but
Oh.
he drops it. But
Oh,
then
stop it, Mike. Mike, stop
Are
it.
you kidding me, dude? This is how we're gonna end the weekly?
Really? Really, man?
Really, Mike? I like it.
Man, you didn't need to do that.
That was
I messed up,
insane.
Mike.